Now, hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm incredibly fucking tired today.
Hi.
And the reason why I am incredibly fucking tired today is because I had my sleep completely fucking interrupted multiple times to ask a question that honestly could have been just, don't wake me up and let me fucking sleep. Because, you know, that's the rule that they give everybody else, but they won't give me. Anyways, hi, hello, and welcome to yet another stream of Crumble Crocs. Yeah, I already did Crumble Crocs applesauce. I don't know if I did this one already with Crumble Crocs, but I'll just pretend I didn't do Crumble Crocs already.
Have you done something with Crisco, actually?
Fucking hell.
What?
I should.
Do it now!
No, it's too late. The title's already set.
I just gave you the idea. We haven't started yet. Do it.
We're live right now.
Yeah, and has that stopped us before?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, heads up everyone, a bunch of shit got shuffled and fucked again. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of background work while we stream, so if I go a little bit quiet, it's mostly because of that.
Right.
Because fuck me, I guess. Not a single stream can, with any updates in the background, can go without something perpetually breaking. Yes, I am incredibly low energy right now. If my opening statement about rules for thee and not for me is anything indicative, like, that's why I'm low energy. You want to do a recap?
Yeah, so last time we did the latter half of Fort Dragonia, which led into us fighting General Viper and Lynx, and into probably one of the more infamous twists of this game. Well, infamous in a good way, because we have been forcibly body swapped with the antagonist, and now we are going through Homeworld proper, in his body, finally seeing all the differences written in bold between Homeworld and Another World, while in the alienating circumstances of being in the antagonist's massive fucking ripped Catman body. And we finally got the boat, and now we're going to immediately ignore whatever hints to our story objective we got, because there's a bunch of funny little guys that we can get. There's so many funny little guys in this game. It's great.
So many funny little guys.
Some fun guys, you might say.
Some fun guys.
Yeah.
Some guys that are made of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And might be Among Us.
No. 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 No.
Among Us.
No.
Among Us.
No.
Among Us.
Listen,
Among
I
Us
see
stream
those
coming
beads
at
on the
500
whiteboard
follows.
every day I go into work. Enough of that.
Among Us stream coming in when we hit 500 follows. Spread the word. I'm gonna stream Among Us. I'm lying.
glad
I'm not
I
gonna stream
opened this
Among
right
Us. I'm gonna stream Project Winter, which is the original one. Wasn't like Project Winter like another game that came before Among Us that like is exactly like Among Us, but everybody was calling them the copycat. But it turns out that they were the one that came up with the idea originally.
I think they came out pretty close to each other. The thing is, Among Us just got big because it was like a free PS Plus game, and that led to people discovering it.
No, Project Winter is older than that. Hold on, let's look that up right now. Project Winter, because I have
Okay.
that on Steam.
Have it in writing.
2019 for Project Winter. Oh, Among Us is new, is older. Oh, wait, that's a different game than I thought it was. There was another game that was just like it.
Huh.
Wait, what is Project Winter? Hold up, I might actually stream that. That actually looks kind of sick. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna stream that. I'm not gonna support that bullshit.
What? What happened?
They have purchasable, non-transferable items.
Oh my god. Like, not even cosmetics, just...
It looked like currency.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's like some kind of currency.
Like, if we're misreading the legalese and it's just cosmetics, I'll grind my teeth, but it's whatever. If it's actually premium currency, fuck off into
Yeah, it's
the
premium
sun.
currency.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm not streaming that. Okay, well, 500 follows and I'll stream Among Us. No, 500. If we reach 500 follows, I'm gonna put this out right now. If we reach 500 follows, I will do a Dwarf Fortress stream.
Oh my god.
A full 8-hour, potentially stream-a-thon Dwarf Fortress stream.
An actual endurance stream of Dwarf Fortress.
I could play fucking Dwarf Fortress for as long as I feel like. Like last time I played Dwarf Fortress for a long time, I think my session was like 12 hours like per day.
Jesus. You want me as your like attendant pseudo butler to get food in you?
I might do like a rotating seat sort of stream where I have like people come and go to be my co-pilot. I'm gonna see if I could set Cogger up for that as well.
I mean, alternatively, you could also do what I've seen fucking Joel do for some of his Desert Bus streams, where you're like trying to furiously enter in commands with one hand while eating like a Smucker's Uncrustables with the
other. Let's see, who is that? Hold up, let me get your name actually non-obstructive. Jakey Boot 72, thank you for the follow.
Hey, thank you so much.
If I just went. All right, well, let's go ahead and transition over to the game.
Yeah. I think we've had enough time to wake ourselves up. Feeling pretty good.
I think you're feeling pretty good. I'm not.
I mean, hopefully you'll feel better because, like I've been alluding to, this upcoming section we have, I think, 2 or 3 optional party members we can get, and there are some weird little guys. Hold on.
Don't press the home button. Is it not responding?
I'm pressing the PlayStation symbol.
Don't press that.
Okay.
Just press any other button than the home button.
Okay. I'm pressing the circle button.
Okay. Do you have control?
No, the controller's not on.
Oh, the controller's on because you pressed the home button and it responded. Give me a second.
Okay. We need to figure out what's going on here.
No, it's not that we need to figure out what's going on. I just need to do this.
Okay.
You have control.
Yes, I do.
It's fast forwarding right now if you want to hit the button for that.
Oh. I think that's a slowdown button, actually, but good catch. I was thrown off because usually when it's on, it's lit up.
Yeah, it does what it wants. It does what it wants. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, apparently. So first things first, because we never checked this out in the Another World version, because there wasn't really anything worth checking out in there for treasure. I actually want to show off the Viper Manor Bluffs real quick, just because it's at this point, optional dungeon and all.
Oh, right, because we didn't do the route that would ask us to go that way, did we?
Yeah. We could go back here in Another World, but again, there was just nothing materially worth it. And also, we get to hear this track, which I think only plays in 2 or 3 areas.
Also, hello, Sophia. Hello, Chloe.
Hello, Chloe. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Nexus. I think I saw you in the pre-stream chat before we swapped over. Fuck.
You're now just a wet cat.
Yeah, unfortunately. Very accurate depiction of that thing.
Serge just like, I used to like the water, now I hate it.
I get it now. I don't like it, but I get it.
It makes me cold and smell weird.
It sticks into my fur. Oh,
Harley's just like, no, Monsieur Lynx just really did not like to shower. Oh, that's even worse.
Another free bit of mithril. We haven't really been getting a whole lot of this, but that's also because when the Iron Age came about, we had the benefit of having to fight a bunch of angry ghost pirates that were apparently just lousy with this stuff. Lousy with iron. Now we're actually having to entreat any local people who are associated with apparently El Nido's dwarf unions to see if they have any on hand after they had to close Moria.
Hey, how are you controlling the game right now?
With the controller?
You don't have a controller in your hand. Hold on, let me fix that.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Just, I was using my new type powers for a second to influence the game in my direction.
Yeah, the office got sent into space recently, so things have been kind of weird.
Yeah, unfortunately, our holdings kind of tanked after an incident in Australia, so we've been trying to recoup the losses.
And by recoup the losses, I mean buy out companies.
That's what I said, yes. So we have these enemies that only show up in this area, the Loch Nest.
Look, unlike certain other American companies, I won't fire 99% of my employees and call them woke. I'll just promote them.
Or you'll fire 50% of them and turn the rest into clone super soldiers.
No, that's shh, don't talk. Hey, you're behind an NDA for that project. Don't talk about that. Look, we had to fire Rob Liefeld for that one, all right?
Look. The FDA already got on our case earlier. We had to update those things so that so that everything's a bit clearer for people when they look at the highlighted text. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, we just have the food product sold that says that has a warning label that says may contain cloned meat.
But funnily enough, I think they sort of anticipated us not having much of a reason to come here, because most enemies in a home world that have corollaries in another world have their stats buffed. These guys don't. They are exactly the same as they would have been in another world, which means they go down like chumps.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they just made this completely optional for, like, loot hunts.
Yeah, because there's no practical reason to come here. It's just here for consistency.
Is chat working? Hold on.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not seeing any updates on. Okay, people just don't got nothing to say.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no, that's good.
But yeah, you see, the gobbledygooks are taking way more damage than
I
in another
forgot
world.
that's what they were called.
You sound so upset by that.
Well, no, I just have a phlegmy throat. No, my kitties!
Yeah, I don't remember if I showed it, but this is Lynx's second innate death blow, feral cats.
Oh no. Which one's gonna pop? Hello, Silent Night. How you doing, buddy? There's a new cheese variable sound that I'm hoping is not gonna blow up everyone's eardrums out when it goes off.
Oh no.
I had a lot of fun with this.
Oh yeah, no, just sit you down for a little bit with some funny voice filter. If filters is like sitting a kid down with a bop it.
No, this one I'm worried about, and I'm doing very mediocre today. I didn't get a lot of good sleep, so there's a good chance I'm literally gonna come off stream, see if my buddy Parnash wants to do a couple of hunts in Monster Hunter, and then go straight to bed.
Meanwhile, I'm looking forward to a different kind of game, because guess who's sitting on not one, not two, but 3 prime warframes cooking in the foundry right now.
Ouch. No, I'm not even gonna question it.
Really good relic luck. That's literally
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, I stopped because I got really sick of the grind of going for a Zaku Prime.
Well, I'm 3/4 of the way to Zaku Prime, if that's... And the other ones that I managed to get that are presently building are Wisp Prime, Gauss Prime, and Lavos Prime.
Have you at least put in the work to get Temple yet? Because I saw you were in a certain room recently.
No. I have not even started the new war properly. I've only done the prologue quests.
Okay, let's say if you're in a certain back room, then you're like past the new war, which means you have access to Temple in Site 9. 2 really good frames, by the way.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people have been praising Temple being like a positive break from the norm.
Yeah, and I've already heard that Site 9 is like, seems kind of like, oh, this is just another okay pigeonholed sniper frame at first glance. Then you actually get into the nitty-gritty of their kit, and they're insane.
Site 9 is the frame that everybody is sitting there going, okay, but like, I really missed playing fucking Metal Gear Solid, and yet here we are.
Metal Gear Solid nothing. That dude is every iteration of Sniper Elite.
Well, so one of Site 9's abilities is like, you can stealth, and as you kill things, your stealth timer gets reset. So you can, if you play your cards right, you can go an entire mission without unstealthing once.
Doesn't he also have an exalted sniper rifle that can punch through walls?
Yes. and that's what people are using to refresh the timer. It's actually a really, really, really fun frame because it's like it's just a combo frame. That's all it is. I forgot that it throws you off like that.
No, that's
that's
fine,
on
because,
purpose.
Yes, which gets us another nugget of mithril.
Another nugget of mithril, the mythical metal. It
I
glows
assume
blue
it's
when you piss
nuggets.
on it.
This is before we had the space to have text strings that described the unit of the item we were collecting. I don't know if other game. I assume other games on like PC did that years ago, but for me, the first time I saw a game do that was Final Fantasy 12.
For like opening a chest and getting a unit of items.
Yeah, like actually describing it in terms of like a bottle or a nugget or something like that.
I want to say there were games on console that did it first, but it wasn't a Square Enix game. It was I know Ultima Online does that, but that's just because it's based on Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there was any game that beats anyone else to the punch, it was probably going to be an Ultima game.
Ys most definitely did. Every item had its own, like hard-coded, well, not hard-coded, but it had its own, item get script.
Yeah.
So if you get like a chunk of ore, it would specifically describe the chunk of ore as a chunk of ore.
Also, hey, check out these horrible fucking things. Couscous.
Oh, it's couscous.
No.
Oh, it's literally couscous. It's the food, the couscous food. It's couscous. Couscous is delicious. I know you've had it before. You can't say that you haven't.
Well, it's going to be ground up like couscous is the thing after I'm done with these.
Yep. It just turned into a bunch of weird little fucking, like, savory, bland adjacent fucking balls. They go really good with, like, pepper and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Floating log.
The kids love floating log.
It's better than bad. It's good.
It's log.
God. It
Also,
sucks that the creator Ren and Stimpy turned out to be a sex pest, but like I
among
believe, like,
other things, are you fucking kidding
that's
me?
the tip of the iceberg. But it turns out that a lot of the banger jokes were written by other people. So.
Color me fucking surprised.
I mean, he didn't take credit. It's just he like
he implicitly
Yeah.
took credit. Come on.
I mean, it's the same thing with like fucking Waldorf Pendleton, the dude who did Adventure Time. Like
Pendleton Ward.
Sorry, Pendleton Ward. It's like how people attribute everything to him, but like Pendleton will tell you like up front he didn't write most of the jokes. He just like signed off on them.
Like there was a certain point where he had to constantly remind people, no, I stepped down as a showrunner. If you want to thank someone for that, thank Adam Muto.
Yeah. And similarly, Rebecca Sugar, how like she had to constantly remind people that like she is just a showrunner and her writers are the real minds behind it.
Oh yeah, ditto for Alex Hirsch as well. That dude's been nothing but real for the longest while.
Mm-hmm. However, don't touch.
Also, I love how like splotchy his pot looks in these updated visuals. You see that?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, you guys want to join me for some hot stew? It'll cost you though. Let's see. I know. Bring me a mushroom.
Mushroom.
I'll give you that treasure if you're able to find one that'll impress me.
So now we gotta go into the into another forest and find a tanuki. Not me. I don't have any mushrooms. I sold them. But I'm making.
Oh, is that what was in that plastic bag?
No. I'm making a reference to Link's Awakening, which is a game we are gonna stream at some point. The Switch remake specifically.
Yeah.
Because that game's just so fucking charming.
Oh yeah, no. I'm glad they reused the plastic toy look for Echoes of Wisdom.
I heard that game is way better than people were letting it on to be.
It's pretty good. It's just very different because it's way more like puzzle RTS adjacent.
Yeah. Go, my feral kitties!
And control the neutral.
It's just like it's just Revolver Ocelot just walks out from the crowd and goes, "What am I doing here?"
Or it's a young ocelot, and he's just like, wow, and everyone's just looking at him, trying not to laugh.
Hey, by the way, y'all want me to go ahead and run that new sound for the cheese variable? Just so I can explain why it's set to 7% volume.
7%?
Yes, 7% volume. In contrast, the other two are 78% and 52%.
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? No, seriously, what the fuck?
Did you hear it?
I hear a dialing sound.
I'm gonna turn that up a little bit.
Pa said he saw a great item and went inside this cave. But then a huge rock fell down and now Pa's trapped. Papa.
Oh no! Oh no!
So, if we look over here, we see one of those bug monsters just chilling out under the water and it won't attack us. So if we click on it...
This fucking oolop.
Oink, oink, oink. Wow, I made it out.
I didn't make it out.
Ugh. I made it inside okay, but I could not find the exit. Thanks for your help. Please, accept this as a token of my appreciation. I found it inside this cave. Mushroom. So many mushrooms.
But it's not an unimpressive mushroom.
Imagine if we just opened the item menu to look at it and it's just a Vargshroom.
It's either that or a fucking morel. It's not even like a weird mushroom. Mind you, morels are really fucking weird to begin with.
Oh, yeah, no.
But it's just like a normal ass fucking morel.
Actually, shit. That reminds me, speaking of, I haven't actually showed the item menu. So, every key item that we get has its own, like, simple little render to demonstrate how it looks. They aren't just, like, little implicit items.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, so this is the teleporter. This is what we use to change our party. Here's that shark amulet we got in the beginning that we needed to get Mojo. There's Kid's astral amulet that we use for swapping worlds. There's the green tinkler bell that we got. The Biba flute for summoning the wingipede. The ice breath, which, yeah, what else would you expect? Just a pack of Mentos?
Egg!
That is, in fact, a very big egg. There's our aroma pouch. And that's the mushroom, and note the description, an expensive delicacy found only in the Guardia region. It's sort of like truffles without the chocolate.
Why is it Amanita, though?
Small reference pools, I don't know.
Alright.
There's the key to Viper Manor. There's our safety gear, which that is just a full hazmat suit.
Yeah, that's just a hazmat suit.
There's the time shifter. And then here's the Smith Spirit.
The time shifter is actually a new one to this game specifically.
No, this was
Really?
something you could get in the original, but you had to have at least one game clear first.
Oh, I thought it was unique to this game.
No, what's unique is that you start with it in this version. In the original version, you had to clear the game at least once to get it because it would help facilitate getting the extra endings.
That's neat.
They put it in because having a fast-forward feature has quickly become a standard quality-of-life feature in a lot of turn-based RPGs, and you have Bravely Default to thank for that.
Yeah.
So if we pull up the mushroom... Oh, did we just talk to this guy? Oh, we just talked to this guy. Hey! Let me see that mushroom. Whoa. This is a rare mushroom only found in Guardia, or so it seems.
Don't eat me!
Anyway, what do you say we make a deal? Your mushroom for my treasure.
Please, no, don't eat me!
Okay, go ahead. Oh, this better be good. Oh, this rich fragrance.
You just hear the noise that you hear when you boil a lobster alive.
Oh, God. The way it melts in your mouth, yet how the firm texture brings out the flavor.
Oh, he died! Oh, he died!
Delicious! Man, that was good. What? Do I have something on my face?
Yes.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh. What the? No! A mushroom monster! How could you do this to me? It's all your fault!
I'm sorry. Hey, why don't you join us? The frozen flame should be able to change you back to normal.
Link/Surge just double taking, like, do we even know that for a fact?
We'll find out, won't we?
I guess we will. Fine, then that's exactly what I'll do. I'll stalk you through the depths of hell.
A fun guy.
And that is how we get fun guy in our party.
So we get to name him, right?
Yeah. Did it pull me out of the window?
Huh?
The...
Yeah, no, hold up. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, the game just froze up or something?
Press the button?
Nothing.
Alright, assuming control.
Oh, please don't tell me the game crashed or something.
The game crashed.
Oh, fuck.
The fun guy was a little too fun.
Oh, God.
Just a little too fun. If we have two crashes, we're gonna have to ignore him if he's a crash point.
Oh, God, please don't. Thankfully, this game has a really good autosave system.
Yeah.
So we barely lost anything. Remember to put priority back on me when you're done?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Okay.
Because the game's got a boot. Alright, you're good.
Alright. There we go.
This is why we play on a platform that is super, super easy to... Oh, it just sent us all the way back to Marble.
No, we haven't gone to Marble yet. It sent us after doing Viper Bluff, so we can recoup that progress easy.
Okay.
And that's also part of why I am glad that we have the fast forward toggle, because look at this shit. Going around,
we're going super fast, guys. We're just gonna beat up these couscous. In spite of you using fast forward, somehow it's taking about as long.
Look, this was still the era where Square was going all out and saying, you know what, let's make the big spell animations just tech demos. Why not? Who's going to stop us?
The only thing that's actually moving faster is our movement speed. Alright, is there any way you can force a manual save before entering there?
No, we'd have to encounter a save point for that, and there aren't any in this dungeon, because it's a relatively short dungeon.
But, would leaving the area invoke an autosave?
I believe so, yes. Okay. Either that or heading up to Viper Manor, let's see.
Get the mushroom, invoke a manual save, or autosave, and we'll see if this is a repeatable crash.
Yeah. This has you in full cert tester mode, doesn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
You sound mildly ashamed of that, is the funny part.
No, I'm mildly frustrated at the fact that we've had a crash on stream.
I mean, we've been going how long, and this is like only, what, the second or third time we've had an outright crash?
We'll see. Yeah, you missed a crash, Becky.
Also very funny how the item get sound is also sped up, so it just sounds like a rat squeak. Just beep. a while we've had 5 enemies on screen. Look at this.
That's what I'm on screen. It was honestly a very unceremonious crash at that, Becky. It was like the game kept going, but the menu just became uninteractable.
Yeah, it was like a soft serve ass soft crash.
Also, Joe, keep in mind that like the game can't just tab out of itself on Steam OS.
Okay.
It's like if it loses control, it's a full crash.
Okay. So something took control away, thus the crash.
Yeah, well, there's no something took control away. It was just a crash.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Now we loop around,
Okay,
and we have
here's
our
our
autosave point. Do you want me to manual save just for...
Yeah, save in a separate slot just in case.
Okay. And that is the most we're going to see Korcha this playthrough, as that save icon.
Who?
Exactly. Oh, god damn it.
We just get a crash in the middle of the fight.
Oh, god.
The mushroom is cursed. It's what's cursed.
Too many mushrooms, man. Too many mushrooms.
I wanted to point at the screen and go, ha ha. Okay. All right, Nelson. I never noticed that giant fungal ball in the background there.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that won't become an encounter at any point whatsoever.
No, those are just these things right here that we needed for a simple puzzle early, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's all they are.
All right, well, let's speed through this guy's dialogue.
All right. Let's see if he is a consistent crash point. What class of bug would that be?
I don't know. But it would definitely be something we would send a build back over.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so you have to call him a fun guy.
Okay, hold
Oh, I was hoping you'd do just like a space. There isn't a space.
I was trying to do a dot to imply that A was like a mysterious middle initial. Hold on. There we go.
A fun guy. What's the A stand for? A.
Probably Algernon, I don't know. I'm not a government spook.
That joke is becoming more and more relevant by the days. I hate it.
So we now have a fun guy.
Sorry, I'm like bemused by the simplest of fucking jokes. Don't mind me.
And he just hangs out here for the rest of his life. That is his entire
You
story.
don't even ask him to take the contents of his chest. You just like take it.
Yep, and it's a forest charm.
Which I don't even think we need anymore.
I believe that prevents status elements that could occur from green elements.
Oh, that's not too bad actually.
Yeah, because that
like
includes poison, which
Yeah.
is one of the most annoying things you can get hit with. Speaking of annoying things you can get hit with.
Onion guy.
Onion. Crispy skin
Oh,
of
sorry,
onion.
bulb. Just gonna go plant these bulbs to grow some petunias.
I wish they had done like a slightly modified model version that looks like a spring onion.
It's either that or like fucking like there's a later version of them that's just the bulb model but with a tulip on top of it, and they're just called sprouted tulips.
Oh yeah, like fucking flowered Pikmin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the face on the body looks really weird. It looked way worse on the PS2 or PS1.
God, imagine
Just gonna
if
tell
this
you
game
that
came out
right
on
now.
PS2.
Do what?
I said, God, imagine if they held off to release this game on PS2.
It would probably be one, quite a bit longer, and two, probably not as successful.
Probably not, because it would just be I assume like up-resed versions of the pre-rendered backgrounds to look a bit closer to how some rooms in Final Fantasy X look.
No, it probably would have been an early period PS2 game, and it would have just been not as good because they haven't figured out the tech yet. It's like going from Final Fantasy X to Wild Arms, where they're like two very different games, but the reason for why they're very different is like because one came out much later than the other.
Right. Also, only 60 gold, you cheap fuck.
Or more specific, actually more aptly, Final Fantasy X versus Final Fantasy XII, where you can feel like it being a later lifetime, later in the generation game, versus 10, where it's like not really doing much to try anything different. Like the things that it does try to be different on is like really weird. But then you go to like Final Fantasy 12 and this is like, oh, this is like a lot different and a lot more open than 10 was.
This is a vastly different game in a way that not everyone appreciates, but I certainly do.
Oh yeah, no, I still need to finish it. This is a really fun game.
There's a lot of stuff to poke around and do. Just like read some books or whatever.
The fact that there's a summon that I could be getting in that game right away.
There's probably two, for all you know.
That's hidden behind a bunch of enemies double my level right now.
Took away the star fragment. Well, if I hadn't had it, the monster would have taken my life instead. Okay, so there is a monster here that requires an item called a star fragment. And we did receive a hint earlier, I believe, about there being one somewhere in an area called the El Nido Archipelago.
Ooh, that hitched for a minute.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's happened on my end too. So I'm gonna briefly swap Spriggan back in because I believe there are enemies here that she can obtain doppelganger forms.
I don't remember what voice it did for Spriggan.
We're not gonna hear any dialogue from her, so you can keep doing that.
Perfect.
Okay, so these are just protections against having elements of a certain class sealed. Good.
I mean, that works out.
It does.
Why would you give the weird old lady old person, I should say, because I don't think they explicitly engender them?
No, I believe she does refer to herself as an old lady in some dialogue with the fortune teller in Another World's Termina.
Okay.
So, we head over here, and we have a big, fat, glowing spot. Yes, we want to go in. Because...
What?
Yeah.
Do you fight the fish?
I don't know. Let's find out.
You're explicitly avoiding them, I can tell.
Don't worry about it. To be honest, I just did that to see if I could. I didn't know I could actually thread that needle. Oh my god.
Okay, we have to see at least one.
Okay.
At least let it be the pufferfish.
Yes. Which is just called Puffy.
Ah, yes. A name that's not already poorly dated, but also poorly dated for completely different reasons.
Needlework. Ow.
Did you get fucking 1,000 needles?
Essentially, yes.
We got a little bit before ad break. When we go on ad break, I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Yeah. Yeah, so these things fucking hurt, but I believe if Sprig can get a killing blow, there we go. And all we have to do is win the fight, and she'll have the Puffy transformation.
Oh right, she's the blue mage, or
In
pseudo
effect,
blue
yes.
mage. Or more. Should I more say mimic?
Mimic, I guess, works too. Yeah. Also, these things drop a lot of money. If you want to grind up a lot of cash really quick for whatever reason, this is a very good place to come. Like, I don't know why pufferfish are just carrying around a whole grand on their person, but apparently they are. El Nido's a weird place, man.
They hungry. They call them goldfish. Why do they call them goldfish? I don't fucking know, but when I hit it, a lot of gold came out.
And now we have the other enemy here, which is schoolmates.
Are we about to just decimate an entire bus full of children?
Yes.
Fuck them.
Exactly. Fuck them kids.
Continuing our legacy of beating up small children.
Also, you'll notice this one, the animation frames on the fins is trimmed down now to show that it's weakened. It's very subtle. There we go.
Oh, that was the one that was weakened.
Yes.
It did a little more than just animations, actually. They stopped going up and down in their animation.
Yeah, you can see them bobbing here. You can see them bobbing here.
Yeah,
and
see,
now
look,
they're not.
Yeah. Do you think Harley's makeup is running right now?
I am surprised it's not. Like, she's not just walking around and there's just like a big blob just rise of like grease paint rising up.
We just come out of the water and it's just like in a normal ass, like, kind of goth adjacent girl, and she's like, I'm sorry, the makeup ran a little too hot today. And everyone just like,
yeah,
mommy?
Yeah. What mommy? She's 18. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait. She's 18?
It so says her in-game profile.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Despite the fact everything else is listed as unknown, she at least tells you that she is 18 years of age.
I figure because how some of the plot beats refer to her, like, that's also a lie.
I mean, the possibility is up in the air, yeah.
Like, she could be well over, like, several thousand years old. Not going that route, mind you, but...
Or it could be a Duranjo situation where she's unfortunately internalized the whole Christmas cake bullshit.
Oh my god. You just catch her actual profile and she's like in her 30s.
Yep. Also, these fish really hate you getting close to this chest because the moment you start getting into that little alcove, every enemy here will magnetize to you. They do not want you getting this damn star fragment.
God, I'm sorry, like, the idea of, like, Harley entering the water and her makeup just all gone is just the funniest shit to me for some reason right now.
Like, just imagine like, an actual, like, comic or manga panel of her standing there, and there's just this white blob rising up from her face.
Like, it's like a 2-part 4 coma, but the second part is just the clown makeup meme. Just her taking the time to put it on in the 4th panel. It's just her doing the exact expression of the meme.
Yep. While looking into a little, like, compact mirror.
It's like a bonus 5th panel where they're just like, I feel like we shouldn't be doing this meme right now. Like, it's structured like a Pop Team Epic comic. The only time they do a 5th panel is when it's even funnier.
Yep.
Yeah, we just have a fish on our party now. No big deal.
Yeah. Oh god, I forgot that transforming also buffs Sprig's accuracy to high heaven.
Yeah, I believe it just full-on converts. Okay.
Yeah, no, like I said, they all do not want us getting this treasure.
Marathon, marathon, marathon!
Boy, is it ever.
By the way, for tomorrow, unless otherwise stated, we're going to be doing more Dark Souls 2, or another Dark Souls 2 stream to make up for the multiple missed days. Which has actually been pretty fun. You already heard about the John Dark Souls.
Yes, I was there for that.
That was incredible. Genuinely one of my favorite moments in that stream.
I laughed so hard when I saw him pull out the sword, and I was able to call, like, the frame he was doing it. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, John Dark Souls is going for the seppuku.
Like, I forgot that you knew about that weapon, and then I remembered, like, wait, no, that might have been, like, that was definitely in 3, and it was definitely in Elden Ring.
Which are the only two FromSoft RPGs I've played. Yes, hi, internet.
Well, what's even funnier is you now saw the game where it began. Where that weapon was introduced.
In action, yes.
Well, no, there's like, okay, there is technically another one. There's the washing pole and the uchi in Dark Souls 1, but it's not the same.
It's always so funny when I have to remind people that washing pole is not just its name entirely as a joke about its length. It is based on an actual historical katana that was also named that exact thing.
Wasn't the whole thing with people being confused about it being called washing pole is because, like, the untranslated name was, like, something certain internet weeaboos were, like, really vehement about it being preserved. But, like, anytime somebody Japanese, like, speaks up about it, they're just like, what is wrong with you? It is literally called a washing pole because it's funny. Yes. Like, the guy who wielded it even thought it was funny that he called it a washing pole.
Exactly. Not to mention the historical person whose sword that the Dark Souls washing pole is based off of was literally the basis for Sephiroth's infamous Masamune.
Yeah, which is even funnier because, like, then you get to think of the idea of a long silver-haired man with a very sultry voice beating you with what could very well be just a long pole of wood.
Like, just the mental image of Crisis Core era Sephiroth actually hearing Angeal call his sword a washing pole and turning around so he doesn't hear him laughing, like just doing the I show speed face.
Should we play Crisis Core at some point? Because I've been kind of wanting to play Crisis Core.
They did do that remake that makes it a little more in line with remakes combat.
Yeah, is it on Steam yet, or is it still on Epic?
It is on Steam.
Okay, we'll have to consider Crisis Core at some point because, like, that's like one of the games that a lot of people really insisted that I play if I'm never gonna play a Final Fantasy VII game.
I will say, if you are going to play it because it is a prequel, definitely play OG7 first.
We'll see.
Because it's like, I am one of those people who will insist that people play things in release order. Because yes, technically you can play MGS3 first, but I will insist that you reconsider.
The only reason I will ever insist that someone should reconsider playing MGS3 first is because there's a lot of things in 3 that make zero fucking sense. Unless you've played at least MGS1.
Exactly, because these games are attuned to make the most sense and give you the most mileage when played in release order, even if they are prequels.
Actually, one of the big recommendations people have built on what order to play the games in is 1, 3, 2, 4, Rising, and then 5.
Just do release order. What the fuck?
Well, so the reason why it's like that is because 2, 4, and Rising are all games that, like, anything that 2 is going to mention is not even going to come into play until maybe 4 and maybe Rising. So, like, you can genuinely just skip 2, come back to 2 later, play 3, then play 2, because 3 kind of leads into some details of 2.
No, I disagree, because part of the reason for what makes 2 so good is because of its postmodernist commentary on being a direct sequel to the first Metal Gear Solid. So playing it immediately after MGS1 or a little bit after MGS1 is specifically what you want to be doing.
I guess?
Like, part of the reason why the game's narrative is like that is because of Kojima's own anxieties about, I have to make a sequel to Metal Gear Solid, which is one of the most satisfying projects I've worked on in a while. How the fuck do I make this work?
Ends up making 2 games.
And he ended up making a game that was basically, in some ways, about commenting on the idea of a sequel and what that means in a lot of ways. That is very interesting to examine.
And then Act 2 being about Solidus.
Yeah. Which in and of itself feels like kind of like tongue-in-cheek humor about Liquid Snake.
It's like a mix of tongue-in-cheek humor about Liquid
Well, maybe
Snake.
not humor
and...
is not the right word, but definitely tongue-in-cheek about Liquid Snake and some of the stuff involving that.
Well, it's like tongue-in-cheek humor about Liquid Snake, but also very clear, fresh out of watching Escape from LA.
Yeah, considering MGS1 was already Escape from New York.
Yeah. So we got about an ad. We got an ad in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
So if you want to take a minute to do some menu upkeep,
yes,
now's a
actually.
really good time.
Let me just double check everyone here. Oh, actually, I don't think I showed the Smith Spirit. That'd be a perfect thing to do before ad. Which there's not really much to show. You just do it, and
He's just right there.
yeah, you just make a bunch of cool shit.
Were this literally any other game 5 years later, there would be an entire fucking fanfare for him showing up. It'd be like if this game came out on PS2, there would be an entire scene where he shows up and it just plays fucking Gado's theme.
Oh my god. I mean, you say that like it could be a bad thing.
I mean, it could be because like this game has done so much, like outside of maybe one or two things, to set itself aside from Chrono Trigger. Like there are still references to Chrono Trigger, but it's like reading one section of Silmarillion versus reading Lord of the Rings.
Basically, yeah. It's like
it's there.
It's referring to every landmass from Trigger in the same cadence that you would refer to a neighborhood in like a neighboring state.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's right over there, but like, this isn't about them. It's literally the "this isn't about them" meme.
Basically, yeah. Okay. I think. Wait. No. I think I forgot some elements. Yes, I did forget some elements.
Yes, you did.
More the fool is me.
And I will forever stand by the fact that, like, fucking try all you want to connect this game to Chrono Trigger. The whole point of this game, the whole point of this game is not to be Chrono Trigger. It's to just say, hey, yeah, parallel universes or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, ad break.
Well, we got in about a minute, so we will see y'all on the other side of the ad break. I personally will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, ads have finished. My mic was muted, and
But
I forgot to correct one more thing, but I don't think it really matters all that much.
well, I saw a light turn on your end.
No, that was me fixing the mic to be correct because of our weird jank way of setting things up. I'm gonna find a better solution for yours, by the way.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I feel like at this point the solution is get a better larynx.
I mean, no, the solution is to get a better avatar and have it built on a different system so they can operate independently.
Okay.
Like, yours is gonna be a little bit easier because I could probably just manually do some funny, goofy shit with the cloth at the bottom and the head.
Yeah. Like I think I've mentioned before, just getting like swappable heads based on whatever we're playing, like get an Emil head, a machine life
You
form
have
head.
no clue how close I was to doing that with fucking Nier.
Yes.
I wanted to do that so bad, but we didn't have anything established for you yet.
Yeah, I know.
In the future, for sure.
Yeah. Maybe if we do a reaction stream to the Nier mobile game story content, I don't know.
I mean, we still have 2 other fucking Voice of Cards games we could be playing.
I guess so, yeah. We have
Beasts of Burden and Isle Dragon Roars.
Yeah, which was the first one and the third one.
Yes.
We skipped right to the second one, funnily enough.
They're all independent with, I think, the exception of Beasts of Burden, which only refers to the first game.
Yeah, and Beast of Burden is like more of a straight-up monster taming game at that.
Yeah, it's also way longer, apparently. Huh?
Don't worry about it.
What was it?
Just remember to check the bathroom. Just check the bathroom.
Actually, you know what I could have been doing with Spriggan that I missed an opportunity to do?
What's that?
Mighty Boosh's Crack Fox.
Oh, God.
That would have been amazing.
Some pretty candies at the disco. Tweak it off my sword, get you mean?
Anyway, we open the chest and it's empty. Well, I guess we may as well eat.
Oh, what the fuck?
We have a motherfucking duende in
We got
chat.
a fucking arrival over here.
Holy
What
shit.
the fuck? I love this guy. I want so many plushes.
Meet Starkey. Honest to God, my favorite character in this entire game.
Yeah, the Gleamy Gluncher. Oh my god, I love it. We have to rename this guy. I know, like, we were trying our hardest not to rename them, but like with the more weird shit this game has been throwing at us, the more I'm just like, we have to break that rule a few times.
I love that this game, that like or like a lot of games in this era of Squaresoft, I think I should say, a lot of it is just them having a similar role in their writer's room that I think The Simpsons had at the same time, which was do your best to hear someone's pitch, and whatever you do, find every excuse not to say no. And that's how we got shit like the monorail episode.
Oh my god, that's actually not bad. Cause like it takes what could be a bad joke and gives it a second chance by actually being like, hold on, how can we make this work though?
Yeah, and
As opposed to like fucking what was it, Slackers on Comedy Central?
Slackers, where they had a whole whiteboard of like
Jokes they
rote
were not-
cliche one-liners that they wanted to avoid.
Yeah, like jokes they're not allowed to make because that would be too easy.
Yeah, like don't use pithy, well that just happened, etc., etc.
And also like them just literally having the words Office Space and 5 circles around it.
Yep. Like that specific like mindset that I mentioned, that's what led entirely to the fucking Planet of the Apes musical bit.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Complete with the whole Rock Me Amadeus parody, which has extended beyond its pop cultural fucking expiration date by merit of just being funny on its own.
Well, not only that, but wasn't it like on fucking set for one of the Planet of the Apes remake movies, where they did that for a joke but didn't put it in the movie?
I don't know.
I know like one of the 3 4 movies for Planet of the Apes.
Wait, there's
actually,
4 Planet of the Apes
Yeah,
movies?
I think there's like 5. They actually did
5?
like apparently it's a book series, and it actually had a lot more than like the first Planet of the Apes movie
Okay,
did.
that makes sense then.
Like it's a whole fucking thing. It's actually
Because
not
I was
bad.
like, I know sequel rot has been a thing since the 80s. I didn't know it hit Planet of the Apes.
Well, that's what's funny is like apparently the movies aren't bad. They're actually pretty good. Everybody I've talked to, like one of my old friends who was like in screenwriter classes and shit, was like, "No, dude, don't talk shit about these movies. Like, they actually, one, they respect your screenwriters, and 2, like, the screenwriting's really fucking good." And I'm like, okay, no, fuck it, I'm not knocking it. I don't think it's weird we're getting 3, and they're like, yeah, no, don't hate.
Yeah. It's sort of like remembering that Tarzan was an actual book series, and you go and look up Edgar Rice Burroughs' original books, and you realize, oh, these were like pulp novels where Tarzan gets like a talking monkey ally and fights aliens?
Yeah, it was like 1940s comic book shit at that point.
Like proto superhero stuff, like Doc Savage.
Yeah, it was like before comics could even really feasibly be a thing. God, this guy is just so like I'm so close to finding a way to extract his model and making animations of him like doing the glorp shit image.
Yeah. Also, I love that because this game's a Unity source port. You can actually see that they added extra reflective textures to his spacesuit.
Good. I want ray tracing on this bitch.
Ray traced fishbowl helmet.
Like, I want to see screen space reflections into everything. Yet the fact that he just walked over to you casually at increasing speeds just takes me out. Yeah. This dude not only that, but dude just saying, "Give me the star." You are being mugged. Fuck you.
I could never beat the penguin slide level, and I'm still so mad about that. I'm 1 star off from getting Bowser. Please just let me have this.
The U.S. government, the humble alien from Area 51.
Fuck you, eat a dick.
Oh yeah, I recall that spell. That spell fucking sucks.
It sucks to be hit by. It
Yeah.
doesn't suck to be used.
I thought that said just for kids, and I was like, what?
No, thankfully we are in a post-Saban entertainment monopoly world.
Look, one thing I will forever stand by is how much, like, people need to put a soft caveat on don't meet your heroes when it comes to the green/white ranger. Because, like, that guy's kind of a egotistical dick.
Yeah.
Like, him saying he doesn't like the fucking, a specific episode of Power Rangers Lightspeed Force, where they did a tribute to H.R. Giger. Like, H.R. Giger and Starship Troopers, where one of the episodes was literally, like, entirely,
And
totally
he's down.
different. Like, I wish we could watch that on Twitch so y'all could see what I'm talking about. It's a really, really, really well done episode.
Ooh, negate magic. I don't think I've gotten that as a drop from this boy.
Like, the writer for that episode openly admitted he's a fan of, like, Aliens, Starship Troopers, Doctor Who, like, all kinds of sci-fi shit. And, like, the guy who played the Green Ranger in Power Rangers is like, I don't like that. That's not the spirit of Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, motherfucker, have you even seen your source material?
Have you even seen a single common writer?
Oh, the body of the monster was small.
Star fragment.
Give me a star fragment.
We do actually have to chase him, by the way.
I shocked.
I got caught. You win.
Oh, who are you?
I came from faraway stars. That Starkey ship fell from sky. I'm trying to do a Kermit the Frog voice, but I can't. Star fragment to star. No, that's not right either. Fuck.
You want me to do this? I got it.
Okay, yes.
fragment is Starkey's ship fragment. The ship turned to fragments after crash.
I don't know why, but I feel like the only correct way to read this dialogue is either fucking Kermit the Frog impression or like turn up the helium on voice mod.
Oh, hold up, actually.
Oh no, I put an idea in the Tanuki's head. This will have repercussions.
Yes, you going to?
Also, those birds keep doing a lap around this island. That's impressive.
Alright. Hold up, you ready for this?
Yeah.
The ship turned to fragments after crash.
I heard that. What the fuck?
That's why you were collecting fragments, huh?
Oh my god! Like I heard that echo in the fucking off of your phone. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yep, just enough.
If we're lucky, your ship might still be attacked over in the old world.
Starkey joined your party. So,
I don't know if I want to change his name. Stark is actually pretty good.
I do want to throw a line out there because his name in the original Japanese script is Starchild.
Oh, that's a hard call, because, like, I'm with Nex on Blorbo, but Starkey is also pretty good.
Like, it's just so to the point. It's so perfect. You look at him and you go, that's a Starkey.
Yeah, it's like written on his face. That's his name. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, okay, Starkey. So, I actually have a lot of fun info about Starkey because I mentioned before that Crumble
Look at this fucking sitcom fucking cast.
Yeah. Just 6 foot tall, a fucking Panther Man, little 2 foot tall Duindi, and sexy Harlequin.
Like, genuinely, our fucking party list is just like a really long running joke of too many cooks.
That or a throwaway like 1.5 minute gag from a Venture Brothers episode.
Oh my god. I got exposed to a clip I've never seen before for Venture Brothers, and I was like blown away by it. It was like this dude, I don't think it name dropped the clip, the dude in the clip, but it's like this Red Death looking guy.
Oh yeah, fucking fuck yeah, I'm having a brain fart and forgetting his name, but it's like the dude voiced by Clancy Brown, right?
Yeah, and like he fucking ties a dude to a railroad track and says,
yes, I know exactly what
It's
clip you're
just like-
talking about.
"See, that's the thing about modern villainy. They don't quite have that much pizzazz to it anymore." Some shit like that.
Exactly, where he's talking about there's no sportsmanship in it. You tie them to the railroad because you want them to have the impression that they might get away still.
It's just like it's so not like so.
He's literally
fucking
called
good.
Red Death, by the way.
Oh, he is literally called Red Death. That is incredible. I love it. Fucking Venture Brothers writers fucking like hammer like hitting it home every time. I swear.
And that's why one of them is literally goes by the writer name of Doc Hammer, I guess.
You're joking.
I'm not joking.
That's awesome. I'm just absolute cinema. But yeah, fucking. I need to find a way to sit down and watch like all the Venture Brothers start to finish,
Yeah.
and then it was Radiant.
Radiant is the blood of the baboon heart.
Yeah, Radiant is the blood of the
the wrap up movie,
the epilogue, more
which
like.
was meant to be a full final season, but they didn't have the time, so they took the bare essentials and squashed it down into a movie.
Which is funny because like. Wasn't the whole reason why Adult Swim and by intern William Street like didn't renew it was because like they didn't want shows getting too serious or some shit?
I don't know.
And then like they sign on for fucking Common Side Effects, which is like a vaguely comedy but more just character drama fucking
Yeah.
cartoon. which is really cool. Which is really good, by the way. I highly recommend y'all checking it out. I haven't seen a full season yet, but everything I've seen around it has been like, yeah, this is not actually a comedy. It's just a character drama.
I want to say it might be because it's a change in leadership based on the Adult Swim that we saw like 10, 15 years ago. Maybe they changed their tune.
I hope so.
But at the same time, I've also heard rumors that some of the new leadership were like people who had a chip on their shoulder that their shows back in the day barely lasted 2 seasons, so they took it out on the other actually successful old guard shows. I don't know how true that is.
It's probably not true because, like, if that was the case, Smiling Friends wouldn't get a season 3.
Yeah. Well, this was also like years ago, back when like Metalocalypse was also not getting anything after Doomstar Requiem, the rock opera.
Yeah.
Which was still really fucking good, by the way. My brother and I would listen to that album in the car all the time. Oh, right, we have 2 holy lights.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having multiple.
Yeah, I guess.
But you're in control on this one, so I'm letting you do what you need.
Yeah. I'll let him be. And I realized the reason Venture Bros got shut down was because the person who was in charge left. Venture Bros went immediately on the chopping block.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, so that is sort of like corroborating what I said. Also, I realized I haven't changed our frame last stream, and that's my error, but we can fix that because we talked to this guy with Starkey in our party. So the main body was just a little guy. This fits you exactly. Try this. We get the our favorite Martian frame.
We're never unequipping that.
No joke, this has actually been my frame of choice for entire playthroughs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's just, one, the fact that our little alien buddy was on his head just rocking back and forth.
Yeah, that's his idle animation. Hold on, let's actually see his status. A stray gray, age unknown, from another planet. 2 feet 11 inches, weighs 11 pounds, build alien, ambidextrous.
Also, a reminder that Jack Public was one of the main writers for the animated version of The Tick. I believe he's also a co-writer for the live action that happened recently.
Yeah.
Which is funny because, like, the live action actually captured the cartoon relatively well.
Also, I want to put Starkey in the lead because he has unique footstep sounds if you listen closely.
Hold on, let me turn the... Do it. Oh, that's so good. We got a moment of it.
It's great.
Do we?
It overrides some footstep impact sounds in certain areas, but not all of them.
That's still fucking great.
Oh, it is. And there is something we can do immediately after getting Starkey at that if we head back to Arnai Village, because remember that dude who said he caught a fish in the by the El Nido Triangle? The place where we also got the star fragment?
Do we got another star fragment?
No, but if we head over here and we talk to him...
Why? Oh, hold up! Why is this fish glowing?
Oh, the frame with him actually in it is so good.
Where did you catch this fish?
Oh, this here's sawfish. I caught it near the El Nido Triangle. Why do you want to know? By the way, Shorty, you alright with that fishbowl over your head? Your face is all blue.
No problem for Starkey. Blue's fine with me. Yo, listen up, I'm gonna tell you a little story about a little guy who is blue. If you got it near the El Nido Triangle, then nothing inside must be mine. I'm blue, da-dum-dee-dum-dum-dum-dee-dum. Can Starkey take back what's mine?
There's something inside that thing? Well, if it's yours, be my guest.
It's because the mic echo thing we can never resolve.
Unfortunately. It's a thing that a lot of streamers deal with at that.
Yeah, when they're like multiple people. I've noticed that I'm not the only one, and a lot of people are like on streamer Reddits are actually fighting to do that with when it comes to 2 people.
Yeah. Starkey received plasma pistol.
And he just gets a new fucking weapon, and it's just like, yeah, we're just skipping straight to the end of Metroid Prime. Don't worry about it.
Starkey, I'm supposed to say something grateful, correct? You are welcome.
Hey, you have great manners, Shorty. But that's my line. Just a thanks will do. There aren't too many kids like you these days. I wish more kids would be courteous. I mangled that line, but oh well. Starkey also learned thanks. But who cares, right?
What?
Isn't your coffee narrator person? Fuck you.
Starkey just, like, the narrator just being like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. This dude's a space alien.
So the plasma pistol is our first instance of a unique weapon. Despite the fact that Norris, who we got last stream, can also use guns, only Starkey can equip this. A gun that shoots out hot ionized gas. Oh, it doesn't show up in his preview model, but it is basically the gun he had during his Mega Starkey boss fight.
The narrator is spacist. No, oh my god, why am I forgetting the name of it?
Xenophobic?
No, the fucking the alien name that Omni-Man is.
Viltrumite?
There we go. The fucking narrator is just a Viltrumite, which are like super space racists.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know much of anything about Invincible, but basically the Viltrumites are like the Saiyans that they internalized Frieza's dogma.
Pretty much. Like, you literally hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
What I've learned of Invincible over the past few days, because I've been wanting to read the comic, but I've been told, hey,
Brush up a little bit, because the comic can be a little bit obtuse.
It's also an early 2000s comic, which means you get some of the vernacular that early 2000s young people had.
yeah.
So we don't have to come here, but I want to because there is something that we can get here. And we have an enemy that was not in Another World's version, the
yes.
Torminator.
This motherfucker. Yeah, hi, Rajang Bull. The Turbo Moss Swine. I'm surprised we didn't get Moss Swines in Wilds. I feel like Moss Swines would be like the most...
Oh, you're gonna love this. Call on Starman Guardian to do Special Attack Mark 1.
Mark 1, hold up. Is this guy working... Hey, Nex, call Fuku in. Call Fuku into stream. Call Fuku into stream right now. If Fuku's not busy. Yeah, no, we just got fucking Motzinger Zed over here. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Like, that's fucking awesome.
All of Starkey's elements are just calling that boy to do increasingly big beans, and it's great. Yet another reason why he's like one of my favorite party members to use.
Yeah, if like we can get Fuku in here to see that, he doesn't have to stick around. But
yeah, another thing that I want to bring up is I mentioned before that that Crumble Crocs had a crossover with the mobile game Another Eden, because that game is also head written by Masato Kato. They got the approval from Square's Enix and so forth. And they made Starkey a character, a free character you can get in a update for one of the game's anniversaries. I've never heard of a gacha game updating crossover content, but I guess it helps in Another Eden's case that they have the whole thing of, if we put something in the game, it will be there forever.
you know, honestly, that's points for Another Eden, even if it is a filthy gacha.
Even if it is a gacha, yes. And in the update, that they made Starkey a potential character. By the way, that's our next upgrade material. We are not meant to get that for a good while. We cannot use that even if we wanted to.
All right.
But in the side quest, it is revealed that Starkey is one of many surveyor drones of a alien society whose planet was lost because it was one of Lavos's previous stops before he hit the planet of Chrono Trigger. So his entire people have been scattered trying to find a new planet to inhabit, either through ideal conditions or through terraforming.
So more or less, Starkey here is Argenia. Or Argenia. The alien from Voices of the Void.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like similar for the weird space alien cat things that you see throughout Voices of the Void.
That little bit of info is also interesting because it basically confirms the long-held fan theory that Lavos hit a bunch of planets before it made it to Earth, or whatever this planet is called, in the events of Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, no, if Fuku got other shit going on, like, he's not obligated to pop in. I just think he would like that. If I have to, I will clip it and send it to him.
Also, I just had a thought. Hold on.
I fucking hear that shit.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Fucking Mr. Krabs running in like... Yeah, we're not taking this frame off unless we get the runic frame. I think is the other one that we could have gotten at this point.
I don't know.
There's a frame that we specifically could have gotten that I think we missed because I saw a screenshot of it.
Yeah, I am going to fast forward because this is literally the same dungeon that we just did last stream and the stream before. From above, Starkey looks like a marble being rolled through the dungeon. He kind of does.
Oh, excuse me.
You are excused.
Dr. Pepper do that to me sometimes. It's been a while since I had just plain old Dr. Pepper. Not since that, since I was with my old abuser.
Yeah. How's it sitting you removed from that context?
Honestly, I missed it. Like, I hate that Dr. Pepper had that sort of context for a while for me. Because I unironically like Dr. Pepper. I just could not stand it because of the person.
It's been my go-to cola for a while, and it's like, it feels like the same thing that I have a problem with a lot of other stuff. Where you have all these extra flavors to choke out room in the aisles on the grocery stores, but like you're not beating the original. Come on. Like that one Brandon Lee Mulligan sketch that he did about a hypothetical CEO of Nabisco melting down because they keep trying to reinvent the wheel with Oreos when they are already fundamentally perfect. Like what the fuck are you going to make next? Bereavement Oreos? Bluetooth Oreos?
Yeah, we met. Oh, yeah, never mind. The one that I was talking about is not going to be available for a while.
Okay.
There's like one frame that we haven't gotten. But I think that's just because we haven't gone to Fossil Valley on Homeworld.
Oh, you bitch.
Which is fine. But yeah, fucking, it's really, like, Dr. Pepper as a drink is super fucking interesting because, like, there used to be 3 different factories that produced it.
Yeah, one of them is in Waco, Texas, isn't it?
It was Plano, Frisco, and Fort Worth were the 3 factories. And depending on where you were in the U.S., you would get one of those 3. We up here in Washington would commonly get the Frisco one, which is precisely what's on this can, but I think there's only like 1 or 2 factories now. So the idea of getting multiple different Dr. Pepper factories is out of the question now. But it used to be, depending on what factory you got, you would get like a different taste as a whole. And a lot of people, at least when I was in Texas, you had to. It was a dice roll on which one you got, because like, especially if you lived in the DFW area, it was literally a fucking turf war for what flavors you would get.
Oh, really?
And the one in Frisco, I believe, is the original factory, so that was considered the better one. But I didn't say this publicly when I was in Texas, because that would just get me lynched. Like, all three of them are good in their own right. There's no bad variant of flavor. It's just the caramel flavor is a little heavier in the Fort Worth one than Frisco, and the Plano one was like the vanilla flavor's a little heavier, which kind of worked to its detriment and kind of put it at the bottom. But like the bottom being like still pretty fucking good. And honestly, like this entire fucking explanation boils down to like people being really fucking like snooty with their sodas.
Yes. That's all that I'm filtering this out as in my head.
Like, if you're not used to having specific things in your palate, you're not gonna taste a difference. It's not even like a refined palate. It's just your brain is already trained to look for this particular flavor profile. At least I'm not saying mouthfeel. Like I'm saying flavor profile, which is a thing.
Yes.
Like that's actually like a genuine
That's a thing like sommeliers we'll talk about.
yeah, like a fucking gourmand's thing. Not to be confused with the adorable slug cat gourmand. That's another game I want to stream sometime. Rain World. It's a very good game. It's like Rain World, Dwarf Fortress, and Caves of Cut are all three games that I really, really want to stream, but require like 8-hour fucking streams to get anywhere in.
Good old Excel spreadsheet simulator games.
Not really. Fucking Caves of Cut is just fucking Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode.
Dave the Diver could be a fun one.
Dave the Diver, I want to so bad, but I don't own it. That is a good sit and chill and like talk about this like random shit.
Yes. Like, I've heard nothing but good things. The only quote-unquote complaints are just people going, this is not an indie game. Why is this going in indie game categories?
It technically is an indie game, but it's like, if you consider...
Oh, hold on. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you?
Fucking Zashiki Warashi, holy fuck.
Hold on. Chameleon with 2 L's?
Chameleon?
Chameleon?
I think it's Chameleon.
Well, it's gonna be dead is what it is.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. The whole argument of whether or not Dave the Diver's indie...
Oh, they're fucking Kecleon. That's what they are.
Oh. The argument of whether or not Dave the Diver is indie, I think it's really fucking dumb, because if you consider a publisher like the sole defining factor of what makes something indie or not, like there's a lot of games we need to stop calling indie then. We need to stop calling Way Forward indie. We need to stop calling Dive the Diver. Hold up, I got a whole list of games that I would genuinely argue cannot be called indie anymore. I'm gonna try not to crash the stream by doing this. We have to call every FromSoft game indie. We can no longer call Path of Exile indie. Not that that was an argument. We have to call Borderlands indie now because they're technically a small company with no publisher.
Inversely, this would mean Power Wash Simulator is not indie.
Yup. Inversely, that would mean Power Wash Simulator is not indie. Pizza Tower technically is not indie, because I believe they got picked up by a publisher recently. Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk... Yeah, Warframe can't be called indie. Well, I mean, I don't think anybody was calling them indie to begin with.
I don't think anyone was calling them indie either. Like, maybe in the early days of the public beta, not anymore.
A Hat in Time can't be called indie anymore. Anything by Tiny Build can't be called indie.
What the fuck are you?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Gargoyle.
Fucking paralysis demon. The paralysis demon that squats and takes a piss on you while you sleep.
The paralysis demon that sits on your chest and stares at you and tells you all those things that you think your friends said about you behind your back in elementary school. They said those things.
No, this is the paralysis demon that does a really good impression of that bird that can say its own name.
A wibble. A wibble. A wibble. A wibble.
Have you heard what the noise the Uwebo bird makes?
It
literally just its call is literally saying its name.
That's incredible.
Oh, Super Meat Boy can't be considered an indie game anymore.
Hey, is insert game a Souls-like? The demon, probably.
Oh my god, yeah, the paralysis demon that forces you to argue with it on whether or not it's considered a Souls-like.
Oh, so this is the thing that sits on Dark Souls 2 fans and Dark Souls 2 haters all night. Every time I see
sits
people...
on both of them motherfuckers!
Exactly! Because every time I see people start an argument in either respect for that game, I just think about that one 4chan green text about the two fucking old head otakus that are still arguing about Asuka versus Rei, and there's one dude who cuts in with, "You cunts have been at this for 20 years. 20 years!"
I mean, you could also argue, or not argue, you could also pitch it as is the gym creepy or wet? That has become my favorite analogy recently when it comes to, like, chuds getting upset over video games. It doesn't matter what it is, to them it's always going to be wet. Is it creepy? It doesn't matter, it's still wet.
And they're going to move the goalpost the moment that they actually pick it up and see that it's fun, like they've done with Monster Hunter World.
They're doing it with Assassin's Creed Shadows for some reason.
Or no, not World, Wilds.
Oh yeah, no. The fact that they're calling that game anti-woke, despite one of the voices, and I believe Eric specifically, is never actually gendered officially. Like, I think Olivia calls Eric a he, but nobody else does.
Like, they literally changed their tune the millisecond that they saw there was a hot white girl with braids.
Oh my god. Also, fucking shout out to Casey Moglio?
Casey Malion.
Casey Malion for that role, because that, like, they fucking, like...
Oh, if it's
did
Casey,
amazing.
then yeah, there's a good chance they might actually be non-binary, because Casey's also non-binary.
Yeah, no, like, if you saw Eric, you'd be like, no, I could see this character being non-binary.
Also, I know there's enough praise has been said, but I'll say it again anyway. Fucking even for just canned voice folly, fantastic work as Nahobino in SMT5.
Yes.
Them and fucking Damon Mills, who is not the voice I expected to be coming out of his big friend there.
Here, by the way, I'm gonna hold for a minute.
Okay.
That's Eric.
Okay, yeah, I see it. That's all I needed. I see it.
That's genuinely, like, when I was playing it, every time I saw Eric, I was just like, this character is so fucking Casey Core.
Yes.
And I say it endearingly, because, like, it's just such a good character. They're such a good character.
Alright, and that's the fourth one.
Like, my favorite dialogue line from Eric is the second time you see Lala Barina and Eric going, "Madame, we can't keep meeting like this." And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? You get paralyzed and webbed up once, and you're just like, look, we can't be having this affair. So, okay, question.
Yeah.
I might have lost track of the thread. Why are we, lost track of the plot? Why are we here?
This isn't to do with plot. This is an entirely optional thing.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so I wasn't just losing track of the plot, that we're just here just for the hell of it.
Yes, exactly, because there is a specific thing that we can get here. And we could technically wait until later and have an easier time, but A, this gives us an excuse to get those treasures off to the side, and B, I want to get this thing now.
Yeah, no, let's fucking roll with it.
So, it sounds to me like you didn't even know this thing is here.
No. I genuinely had no clue. That's why I was like, did I lose plot? Did I lose track of the
No.
plot?
So, remember that big egg we got all the way in the second stream?
Oh.
We put it here.
Look at this little scrunkly.
It is a get out your Yu-Gi-Oh memes, folks, because it's a baby dragon.
A baby dragon. Oh god, what am I gonna voice this thing?
Yeah, who wants this boy?
I got it. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. It's gonna kill my throat.
Oh, get to sleep. Good morning. Huh? Where the fuck did everybody go? My big brother?
He was going to give me the good controller to play Sonic 3 and
My
Knuckles.
big sister?
She was going to give me the good controller to play Barbie Horse Adventure.
My copy of Hello Kitty Island Adventure? And some dumb bitch.
Don't worry about it.
Where did they all go? Are you my mother?
What? No. What? No.
What about the blue one?
No. Also, I'm pretty sure he's underage. I don't know how old you are, Starkey. Yeah, exactly.
It's just like when other people we haven't met yet or show up, the first thing that fucking Starkey does is just goes me 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 for like 30 minutes.
I like to imagine Starkey knows enough English or whatever people speak around here that it's just something that they developed to screw with tourists because Surge is a bad influence / good influence like that. It's like the cutscenes from Lilo and Stitch where Stitch would intentionally give bad directions to tourists and American soldiers.
Oh my god.
They actually extended it to the point that Cobra Bubbles would glare at Lilo and she just told him deadpan, hey, if you were a native, you'd understand.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Shit. That is so un-Disney nowadays. What the fuck?
And that's why it's not a scene in the finished product.
God.
Really? You look more like a father than me.
Just call me whatever.
Will you take me to mother and father?
Sure. And we have a baby dragon party
A
member.
baby dragon.
What do we want to name this boy?
Put a Mon at the end of this bitch.
A what?
Mon.
Mon?
Yes. We're making we're reappropriating this dragon into a Digimon.
Okay.
Dragonmon.
Oh, with the fucking weird accents and everything.
But with an umlaut, yeah.
Dragon Moon.
All caps, too, so that way it's legally distinct.
Legally distinct, yeah. What happened? What happened to Kubabacam? I get this distinct feeling I know what happened. But...
Also, look at that starting health.
what the fuck?
Baby dragon, motherfucker.
Yeah, okay, baby dragon.
Like, almost as much health as the protagonist, who is just the best character in the game. If we don't take him with us, we get an extra little scene.
Where is everybody? They must be around here somewhere.
So the latest starter deck is named Blue Eyes White Destiny
Oh, yeah!
or Blue Eyes White Power in Japan.
Yeah!
Oh no.
There's a fucking Castle Super Beast bit about this.
About like Yu-Gi-Oh! Manifest Destiny.
Yeah, it's literally called Blue Eyes White Manifest Destiny. Was what the podcast bit is called. It's they have it up already.
no.
I can't believe they actually committed to it.
Is this about that one lady from like the anime who was apparently born with like pale skin and hair, and because everyone was actual Egyptians, they thought she was some freaky like bad omen?
No. Like supposedly the actual story behind the Lady of the White Dragon is like she's just the heir of that particular seat in the whole lore. It's every time I like try to remember what it is, I have to sit here and realize that like in order for me to be able to properly recap it, I would need to find the image for like 30 fucking cards.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh's like I got exposed to Yu-Gi-Oh's lore fairly recently, and the fact that all the lore is spread across like multiple cards and multiple series and not even told in correct order, or not even released in the correct order, so there'll just be like gaps in lore, is just fucking insane.
Okay, so by the way, now we are finally heading to Homeworld's version of Marble.
We're continuing the plot.
Yes. And we have ghosts. If you've been paying attention, these are incorporeal version of those Lagunite enemies that I've been turning Sprig into.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, hold up.
Huh? I didn't expect any visitors in this deserted village.
I've seen a clip from Pathetic Aesthetic. I believe one of the clips came across my YouTube timeline at one point, and I'm just like, this dude does not like this card.
Also, we kind of glossed over him because he was a throwaway character in Arnai Village, but we have the descendant of Great Explorer Toma from Chrono Trigger's Middle Ages just chilling out here.
Oh yeah, the fucking child who, no wait, that was somebody else.
Yeah, I mean like the dude who we could buy drinks at the pub and he would give us like a hint on where to go next.
Yeah.
And he was necessary to find the rainbow shell.
You went from having like a generic NPC to extra from Wild Arms over here. Oh, I was gonna do it.
No, you do it. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys? Did you? Sorry, the pollen here is a little bit weird. Anyways, did you come here just to see the Great Explorer? Just kidding.
So we can actually ask him a little bit about what he knows about everything. So he does fulfill the same conditions as his forebear from 420 years ago.
We're gonna have a side story about a Great Explorer Toma here called Great Explorer Toma's Pro-Existential Crisis.
Sadly, he's not that involved in this game, actually.
No, I know, that's why I think it's like, for some reason, I like immediately just drove him straight into the wall of Tony Hawk's Existential Crisis.
just got off at the fucking at the shore for the ferry, and someone didn't recognize me.
Yeah.
Despite the fact they had a copy of my tie-in game.
Flare Vaporeon. Look, I'm not touching that.
Pokemon fans only have 3 jokes. Marble used to at one point belong to the demi-humans. We already know this from another world.
Demi-humans were originally located in the northern region. But after Pora's colonization, they were forced out of the mainland and ended up here.
So it's not expressly saying it, but it's implied that demi-humans is just another name for...
the monsters, more or less.
The mystics from Chrono Trigger. You know, the imps and stuff.
Yeah.
The people who made up Magus' army, and they got ostracized. People got really mad when they were asking for reparations for some reason, and they were just forced out of their homeland. Very weird behavior from the people of Poray, honestly.
Considering. But their bad luck continued. Marble, with its rich element resources, became a target of the element hunters.
Also, weird implicit context lore that fucks me up is the idea that elements are just things that you harvest. Like, you can mine them or grow them like vegetables.
With nowhere else to go, most of the demi-humans left the village to work on the cruise ship SS Zelvis. They work as laborers and are treated like dirt. I feel pretty bad for them. Anyways, that's why you have this ghost town here. Never mind the fact that we have one ghost, only one ghost.
No, there's another one off in the corner. Here he comes.
Oh, okay, no, there he is. Hey, look, we got 2. Ghost town population 2. 1, 2, them, and me, because I'm not having a good time right now. Anyways, the rooms are still furnished, so feel free to spend the night here if you're tired. Use the hut right by the entrance.
Okay, so we have a free rest stop here if we ever need to top off. What about the Dead Sea? What do you know about that?
The Dead Sea? Nobody would dare approach that place. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Why are you asking me?
Well, if nobody would approach that place, then call me Otis.
Anyways, I don't know the details, but I've heard the place is cursed by the most hideous dragon. Everyone's afraid to find this dragon god, but being the great explorer that I am, I plan to make an expedition there someday. Maybe I'll finally start having a career. Anyways, so you want to know how to get inside the Dead Sea? Well, rumor has it there's only one way. Death's door. The entrance is out there somewhere. Somewhere over there. I don't fucking know. Unfortunately, okay. Anyways, you want to ask about the SS Celibus? I plan to fuck that dragon.
Jesus Christ. What about the monsters? What do you know about them? Yeah?
Toma just sitting in the crowd of Heaven's Word. We're here to stop the or who's here to stop the dragons? Who's here to fuck the dragons? Oh, these creepy monsters? I'm not too sure, but I believe they've been here a long time. You can see them, but they have no substance. You can't touch them, nor can they touch you, so there's no real way to communicate. I think people call them the... I don't think I want to call them that.
Also, they're blue. Are the people calling them that just colorblind?
Bro, why has it gotta be that specifically? Like, come on.
It's because Marble is the Isle of the Black Dragon. That's
I know,
the actual
it's just
reason.
like... That's what you went with?
Early 2000s colorblind, maybe.
I'm running this bitch in monochrome.
Oh
Hold
god,
on.
that actually reminds me of like Stephen Colbert's old kayfabe joke about how whenever he had a guest on, he would say, "I literally don't see race, so you have to tell me what you identify as." Just taking the piss out of that.
I guess they're like a bad dream. Maybe a song will wake them up.
Maybe we play them some ska. Everyone wakes up when they hear ska.
Anyways.
So they can shut it off.
What the fuck, dude? Don't hate on ska. Fuck. Anyways, don't worry about it. We're
Yeah,
gonna pull
literally
Nikki in a
don't
party,
worry
right?
about it. Also caught on that corner for some reason, but yeah. Again, completely intangible. These guys cannot hurt you. They just, like, wander around posing like they're trying to show you they caught a fish this big.
My fish was this
Look
big.
at this. This guy caught a really big fish. You see
Have
that?
you seen it? It's this big.
Holy shit, that's a big fish. That's almost as wide as Lynx.
That's a big fish. Have you seen
also-
my fish?
Apparently, the Sage of Marble's little study here has collapsed in, so we can't go in there. Which I guess is a sign of how everything was built into the rockwork. There's all these, like, kudzu or whatever you want to call it, these, like, vines grown over everything that wasn't as pronounced in the Another World version, just to sell the idea that this place has been abandoned. Let's take a rest. You hear voices outside. Let's check it out. You ever hear voices outside and just immediately go back to sleep because you ain't got time for that?
No. Sploosh. Alright.
Kaboom.
We got 2 minutes before ads.
Alright, bye.
What?
This is a completely optional scene.
Have you seen a spoony bard anywhere around here? No? Alright. A mermaid? A homecoming, maybe? Oh, you say she was crying. Mermaid returns in the middle of the night, crying. Actually, it could possibly be that mermaid who lost her singing voice.
The what?
The what? Anyways, they're known to have beautiful voices and to sing about love and happiness. But mermaids are forbidden to sing songs about holding grudges against humans.
Sir, I'm sorry to cut off your train of thought. I think you might have unmedicated ADHD because this is the same course of thought that I have with Discord conversations with friends.
What?
Just, he immediately went from crying a mermaid to actually there might be a mermaid who lost her singing voice because she's saying about how humans suck.
All right.
Like, I'm sorry, the signs are kind of there.
Anyways, we got an ad break occurring in about a minute. See y'all on the other side.
Enjoy the dancing Starkey for those who don't see the ads.
All right, I ran the ad a little, like as soon as it said ad starts and blah blah blah. So we're back from the ad realm.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Who wouldn't hold a grudge after all that's been going on?
Sorry, you just stood and stared at me in the middle distance for like 4 minutes. Are you okay?
Oh man, it's just the mermaid that was pissed they couldn't take Odysseus into the sea. Yeah, it's just a fucking siren.
Oh yeah, the one who apparently had sex with Odysseus for like 7 years, and he's like, I miss my wife.
The entire time, I miss my wife.
Actually, yes, the entire time, especially depending on some incarnations / interpretations where it's not exactly consensual.
Yeah. You headed to the Zelbus tomorrow, right? You should get some sleep. Oh, and don't forget to give your regards to Captain Fargo when you get there.
Captain Fargo. Interesting.
He can't be devious, so keep an eye out on him. Tap, tip, tap,
Tip,
tap,
tap.
tip,
Yeah,
tap.
the generic footstep sounds in this game, for whatever reason, are ingrained in my Oh my god, that's a design.
Oh, you are a nightmare to draw.
Oh, are you ever? Look at those shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads. Why did you join the Horde? For the shoulder pads.
Oh, I have to imagine there's like a single full body concept art of her, and that's it. Excuse me, son of man. Oh, I knew it. I didn't remember entirely, but I was like, there's one character that has an aggressive amount of umlauts to suggest an accent. That's this lady.
You got this one. I don't, none of that.
Yeah. Will you be boarding the Zelbus? Take me with you. Let us go.
Stark's the only one. Buddy, you're one of the fucking talk being confused as shit. What the hell is that? And everyone just looking at Starkey like, yeah?
Look,
You of all people?
look. Starkey is like the equivalent of an adolescent in his life form's life cycle. He does not comprehend boobs yet.
I don't think that's necessarily the case. However, he's definitely having something going on in his brain right now, and I don't think it's an existential crisis.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to hear something really funny? That entire pit stop at Marble, despite being nudged there, completely optional.
Yeah,
if you
that's
already
it.
know this next step, you can skip right ahead. Oh, this fucking song.
This weird fucking vacation ship that turns out to be a indentured servitude ship. Magical Dreamers.
Don't mind me just having a Vietnam flashback to how often you hear this goddamn song. Oh, what a life. I have absolutely nothing to do. Do you envy me? You're...
Also, I had a feeling. Fuku's a very busy person.
Yeah. You're just jealous.
Fuck you, bro. You're a loser.
Bro, I'm 17 and I've hung out with more girls than you've ever seen in your life, tri-dick looking ass.
Motherfucker laying in a chair like he thinks the city of London is a country.
Also, look at this lady with her actual, like, fucking antebellum dress with hand fan. Oh, that's right, and our name changes affect the Otherworld counterparts.
Oh, right.
I can't wait to see Heath's concert. That ship you're looking at belongs to Heath. He tours the world on that ship. Oh, Heath, take me with you. And we have this asshole. He brings me a cocktail when I'm thirsty, gives me a massage when I'm tense. Now this is what being on a cruise ship is all about. And she's just hanging out at the bar, probably taking extra long on making said cocktail because that's the closest thing she's gonna get to a
She's
break.
making cocktails and fucking, writing people's names down in 2 different places.
Yes.
She refuses to explain why she writes it down twice, but she wants to make sure.
One is in El Nido script, one is in Demi-Human script.
Yeah.
Also, this little banner here that you can see a bit more clearly here, which says, "Might is right."
Oh.
I'm going to put an asterisk on this and say this is where a tournament arc is held.
That's cool and all, but no.
Look, it depends on the kind of might that they're talking about is all. Like, if you're just talking about martial prowess, cool, but I would like that clarified.
Yeah, just kind of put an asterisk there, please.
Just looking at your poster makes my head spin. If I see you in person, I'll probably faint.
Hey, so we're gonna pull in Heath, right?
He is no longer in our party because we lost our Surge era members.
Oh, right.
Can we talk to this lady? I'm very sorry, but I'm forbidden. You're forbidden. Oh, this is just straight up apartheid shit. Fuck this.
Yup.
You're a strange threesome. Don't use that specific word to refer to us. I'm pretty sure this boy
Man,
here is a
that
minor.
Just like, man, that combination of two words there does not need to be uttered when it's referring to us. We are, in fact, a party, not a threesome. Stop it.
Also, I'm pretty sure if we were a threesome, we'd have more respect than to be called strange. We don't treat people like unicorns around here. Thought everyone was here to see
No, I'm
me.
leaving this to you.
You don't look like typical fans, though. Starkey is out here like, miss, I'm 3 apples tall.
Starkey just measures his height in apples.
He doesn't have a galactic standardized unit of measurement, doesn't work here, so he just uses apples from Sky Dragon Isle because it's the best thing he came up with. Are you fans? No, not really. You don't have to say that just to please me. Okay, fuck you too.
Bye, bitch.
I'm Mickey. I'm the lead dancer for the Magical Dreamers. Nobody seems to understand the heart and soul of our performance. I want everyone to get goosebumps from the message we try to convey. We're not all about looks. I hope you understand that. We're also about down with authority. Which authority? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet.
We haven't quite figured out that part. One of them, though. Just trust me, one of them.
Just some form of authority is bad and needs to go down. Kitchen, do not enter. Oh, but they have a little cat door. Look at that. The little Siamese going in and out like no one's business.
It's like the next time we see fucking Minky, she just has like a variant of an anarchist flag, but it's like the variant is very tone deaf.
Yep. Accidentally looks like the German flag colors or something.
No, just it's just the anarchist flag, but with a random band's album cover on it.
Oh my god! Like
It's my favorite album cover of the summer.
Like a My Chemical Romance album or something.
Oh my god! Yeah, something like that. Something really fucking like. Did you not like? No.
Also, peep that big ass bottle of whiskey on the shelf in the corner. Look at that.
I don't remember what I voiced him as. Oh well.
Just like deep pirate voice.
It's been quite some time, Irons. They've grown up.
Fargo, you have not changed at all. You're still here drowning in memories of the past.
What do you know? I lost everything when I lost Silvis.
That is untrue. My sister left hope. A treasure that may one day bring humans and demi-humans together.
You mean Heath?
So Heath is Fargo's son. And his sister Marcy. Which means Marcy is also Fargo's child.
Okay, he is a father. Huh? That child died when with Zelbrus when Lucia.
You do not know anything, do you? Or you refuse to know. You only remember that of the past which is unfavorable to you. Lucia tried to save my sister.
Ma'am, can you speak with less umlauts?
No. And I will not have this language gentrification on this ship.
She's just like, that's rich coming from a fucking alcoholic.
But she was only able to save the baby, Marcy. Lucia felt responsible and had supported Marcy from a distance through her life. Look at you now. Where is the old you who had the passion and desire to build a new world with my sister?
I told you, the old me is dead. Now, what? No, what do you want? I don't want to be lectured by you.
Understood. Let me get to the point.
Swapped voices on accident. Whatever, I don't care.
You have taken away the song of the demi-humans. In other words, we would like you to free the sage.
I see, but what? Well, I'm fucking it up again, oh well. You don't know the song too, don't you? There we go.
Do not feign ignorance, Fargo. You should know better. Only when this song is sung by one and with a special power can the effects be brought into full play. My sister Zelbis is dead, and you have taken away the sage. Marbul no longer has its true power without that song. Marbul is now a nesting ground for evil dream spirits.
Interesting. But so what?
So, just Irene's leaning forward in a strangulation motion.
She just without missing a beat. Do you know how to swim? I need to know this. This is very important for the next 2 minutes that are about to come. Do you know how to swim?
2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Depending on how you answer, that's gonna be a lot shorter.
I mean, he is a blue and 8, so he can probably hold his breath for a good while.
I mean, probably not longer than her.
Probably.
She's just gonna pull him under the water, punch him in the gut, and let him sort it out.
Just hold him by like the fish tail and surface to read a copy of
full
Vogue.
fucking Frieza dunking.
Yeah, as she's just like floating up on the surface, reading like a copy of Vogue with a laminated binder so it doesn't get wet.
She's just like, oh, I see.
Oh, so that's sentence in Vogue.
It suits me just fine.
How much longer are you going to be stubborn? The Marbul you once knew is no longer there. You will only find a nightmare.
The window's open, those who heard that.
Who's riding their Thomas cycle in this side of the neighborhood?
Who brought it over from Alexandria? I'm not releasing the stage, no matter what you say.
Well, fair enough. She just reaches into her cleavage and pulls out a Mauser.
Do you speak the language of bullets?
It's a great unifier. Hot lead.
Perhaps you might understand if I speak with this.
Fine.
Opens a shot right past Serge as he's standing there.
I will not beseech you. I will not give up on the restoration of Marbul. I will continue to strive to make my sister's dream come true. Irene's out.
I'm not putting up with you anymore. Irene, out.
And she was still sassy enough to make a stage exit during that, by the way.
This fucking Ace
look at
Combat dog. Look at this bitch.
Yeah.
That dog is not looking okay right now.
The dog. Look at this boy. Looks kind of like a Welsh corgi that's sitting down, actually.
He's just like...
Oh, he hates me because I'm a cat. Because he's growling. I'm not giving up on the stage. My spice cabinet isn't complete without it.
Oh my god. Hey, you a new face. Relax and stay a while. This ship belongs to me, myself, and I. Nothing to do with that mermaid. I want everyone to enjoy themselves courtesy of me.
You just hear ambiguous European swears off in the distance.
Just fucking shit!
Whatever. My German is incredibly badly fucking researched.
Stay as long as you like.
Okay.
Pressure.
I don't know
Up and
what
down,
the translation
up
of what this says, because I'm pretty sure that is legit Japanese.
Oh, the banner?
The sign above him.
Yeah, it is. It's just kanji, or at least as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but that's also the problem, is it's kanji, which is the hardest version of written Japanese to read.
Oh, it's hardest to read when you have AI not AI upscale, but upscaling with weird cleanups.
Well, no, I just mean the fact that kanji can mean several different things depending on the applied context.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I need to get to work. Please let me through. I like how, like, half the old man voices that I settle in on are just vaguely David Lynch. Alright, let's let him through. If we ask him, he'll just force his way through anyway.
He's like, move, bitch.
Hey, at least we get fed, you know? I don't think it's all that bad. Please don't make me work overtime today. By the way, this is the hold that we were thrown into in Another World's version of the SS Invincible. And apparently this is just where workers go for their break room, and it's even more cluttered.
There's a diving suit.
Yeah, there's like a spare anchor / axe in the corner over there. There's a bunch of boxes and barrels.
No, those are anchors. There's like 2 anchors in here.
I want to go home. Do you know what's happening in Marbul? It's about as beautiful as ever. A little overgrown, but it's a fixer-upper. Good. I wish I could go back there one day. Hey, do you know how the ship got its name? No, tell me. Okay, sure. There was once a beautiful love that flourished in Marbul. A love between a human and a mermaid. The mermaid's name was Zelbus. She was Irene's sister. And the human was... I'm sure you'll find it hard to believe, but it was Fargo. He used to be such a nice man. What made him change? I have to mop the floors. Let me through. Alright, go. Don't slack off.
I was gonna be like, alright, go, don't slack off.
Sorry. I
good.
had a little pause, and I was like, he's not picking it up. I may as well.
That old man used to be the leader of Marble, but now he's down in the dumps mopping the floors of the Zelbus. Through this door is the Grand Slam, a world where the weak are victims of the strong.
Also, there's a killer breakfast menu.
We also sell very thick eggs. Very, very thick eggs.
Very thick eggs and very thick sandwiches.
Texas toast, very thick eggs, bacon fatter than you've ever seen. It's like 99% fat. I hope you enjoy that. Anyways.
But apparently it's not quite fatback for weird NDA legal reasons.
May or may not be pig. We can't disclose that. Power's justice, which is what the captain preaches. Anyways, I'll let you do if you get the captain's permission.
Okay, so now we have to go back and talk to Fargo. Yeah, it's already hitting, and I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. I want to get away from the song. Please, God, get me away from the song.
See, the fact that you showed weakness to the song, I'm just randomly, like, in the middle of us playing, I'm just gonna go...
You realize you're still within punching distance because we're in the same physical room, right?
Hmm? What? Me sitting here with the lighter in my hand? Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll burn this whole place down.
I've been burned before, buddy. You think I'm afraid of that shit?
Oh shit, I gotta hit the button.
Right. Just hearing the echo fucking kills me.
What the hell are you? Alright, you know what? No.
Children costume.
No, I'm not putting up with this today. I'm not putting up with this today. The Grand Slam, so you out for blood? Tell me, where do you folks come from?
Technically not wrong.
It only came through as a...
Fuck it.
What? My bull?
I explicitly said mop. Starkey craves violence.
The pauses are me trying my hardest not to lose my shit.
Oh my god.
What, my boy? What are you doing here anyways?
We're looking for the sage of my bull.
I'm so glad I kept him around.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's no one of that sort aboard the service. Plus, I don't want strangers ruining my phone on my ship. So I can't grant you access.
Sleep with your eyes open today.
As he's reaching for what appears to be a box of cigars, lighting one up.
But that wouldn't be fun now, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
The foundation of the Opus is entertainment.
Is it? I thought it was racism.
Jesus, going for the throat. Understandably, mind you.
What you say you try your luck?
Try your luck.
Just Serge glancing over at Harl. Why are we letting the ambiguously childish alien be our group's face?
Oh, if I gotta say one thing that's just gonna make this really funny that you have to hear.
Do it.
This is an outrage.
How do you tolerate that little Grimlow over there?
How do you not? He's great.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, he's blue, not green. Are you colorblind? Fargo, I think you might be colorblind.
I think he's a little bit colorblind too.
It's when I do it with an accent. It's just like the most, like it fucking gets me the most for some reason.
Oh, you know what just hit me? You made him sound like a fucking loperet.
Well, no, we're committing to that.
Yes, do it.
That's right, there's a casino down below. We'll have a little showdown there. If you win, I'll give you access to the Grand Slam. If you lose, how about you give me your boat docked by the entrance? Well, what do you say?
Let's do it.
Fucking why not?
Who taught you that word? Harl, did you teach him that word?
I told him nothing.
Glaring at her.
Meanwhile, Spriggan's over there like,
I taught him that word.
I'll meet you.
well, this is mixed of voices.
I'll meet you down at the casino. No checking out now.
Alright.
So just to clarify, what's gambling?
Oh no.
Why does the sign say down Vegas?
Wait, actually, that's a very good question. Does Vegas exist in this universe?
Oh my god, what the fuck? This dude is going to go for my kidneys.
This man actually got even more gangly in the fucking redraw compared to his old portrait. Look it up.
Not again.
Like, you ever look at a character and you think to yourself, I know you're not a racist caricature, but I feel like you could be?
This motherfucker literally looks like the kind of guy that would consider kidney stones a keepsake.
Give it up, old man Sneef. You don't have what it takes. Just keep doing your shows, that's all. One of these days, I'm gonna slap your dirty face with a water cash and get the hell off this ship. I'm gonna walk it out. Walk it out, I tell you.
Also, in case you couldn't tell, he's got like a exaggerated like whistle from his like massive rat teeth.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Well, look who's here.
Like, I'm sorry if you want me to voice Gopher in the next Winnie the Pooh project, you're gonna have to look elsewhere.
Yeah, right.
That old man has built up quite a bit of debt in this casino, so now I own him.
Oh, indentured servitude. Great. In case that wasn't already implicit, now it's just explicit.
He's just working his gambling debts off. I suggest you don't let the same happen to you.
At any point, can someone explain to me what debts are?
Slavery.
It's when I turn on that pitch shifter, all of my jokes just gain like 3 levels of funny for some reason.
Excuse me, everyone. May I please have your attention? I need to have a private game with these folks. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while? I'll clear any debts you may have.
Just clear everyone's debts. I don't know how in the red these people are, but that's a pretty big loss for a private game, isn't it?
Yeah, something tells me this dude's cutting a hard profit already.
Ah, that's fair. Are you serious, Captain?
Yes, sorta.
All right. Captain is G-O-O-D. Better watch it.
And at any point, could someone explain to me anything that's going on right now? 'Cause I'm totally lost, more than usual.
Take it easy on him, Captain.
Like fucking Ringo Starr on helium over here.
Exactly! Exactly! It's so good.
I just want to remind you all to stop sending me gifts. Peace and love. Peace and love, I tell you. This is your last warning. Peace and love.
Thanks, everybody. I'll be doing. Oh my God, I'll be done soon.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be done soon for the sake of your sanity. I guess Xenoblade already put into people's minds that all cat girls are Welsh, so I guess all aliens are from Liverpool.
Apparently. Hold up.
Thanks, how many apples can you win from a full house? What about a 5 of a kind? Is that even a thing? I've been told it's not a thing. I'm getting lots of weird looks.
The genuine. Do you want a genuine answer for that, actually?
No, 5 of kind being a thing? Yeah, you need a Joker. That's all it is.
Yes, that's literally all it is whether or not the Joker card is considered a valid face card.
Yeah.
The usual, Captain?
Yes, sudden death. Rules are simple. Press A after the dealer spins the compass and will alternate turns. The pointer will stop on the north, east, south, or west. Should the pointer stop on the south, that where it stands, so now you lose. Simple game, isn't it? Just don't make the pointer stop on south. It's a game of skill, luck rather than skill. Okay, then I'll go first.
He always goes first, for the record.
So what happens if you lose? Is it just game over, or is this route just like?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So, it's a very simplified roulette, like they said, based on a compass rose, where it's only 4 directions. Just don't let it land on south. It's a heavily modified version where that's the only rule. Just don't land on south.
Jeez, this wheel's awfully spinny.
Also, something very funny. You used to be able to pause in the old version to scum this out. You can no longer do that in this port.
Really?
I am pressing the start button and it is not responding.
Oh, but can you use slow to scum it?
No, you can't do that either.
Oh.
They
got
knew.
your number.
Yeah. So, you are supposed to lose that, but I didn't expect it to be that instant. So this is a forced loss scenario.
Okay. That is funny that happens so quickly.
Yes. So yeah, he owns our boat, which means we can no longer leave this place until we find a way to beat him at the roulette game.
Which I assume we would have to go below decks and fuck with some mechanism or some shit.
Maybe.
Don't hold a grudge. I won that game fair and square. I guess that means you'll have to swim back.
No problem. I've seen a 40-year-old lady swim all the way from Termina to Goldove. How hard could it be?
I've got a bowl on my head. They can just use me as a rotation device.
So we can play the standard version of Compass Roulette for 100 gold a spin.
Okay.
The idea is it's not sudden death. It's east gives you 50 points, west takes 50 points, north gives you double, and south is instant loss, like in the sudden death game.
Yeah? Yeah? Like that, right? Hey, does that mean we won? Does that what does South mean again?
I'm just gonna sleep it off. I'm gonna sleep it off. Fuck all of this.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Ow! Sorry about that. Didn't realize I had a customer. Please, do excuse me.
On the bright side, I'm not at control, or that entire bit would have gone on for way too fucking long.
Yeah.
Like, to the point that I would have spent all of our gold and went, all right, well, we're earning it back other ways, right? Through gambling, right?
We can always come back. That mini game does not like get closed off to us or anything.
Unless there's an achievement behind it or a party member behind it, let's not.
There is an achievement behind it.
There is?
There's also something else behind it that's honestly worth it.
Okay, no, if you want to take a minute.
I'll take a minute after this next event flag that I got to trip. Hey, don't go up there. No.
So somebody has
No.
been indeed rigging the table. Right above
The casino where we played Fargo.
How do you tolerate this thing?
It's easier than you think. As like just has like this big like smile, the big like cat eyes just staring at him.
Just like treating that thing like it's a fucking chew toy that you haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me that look?
If only we could move around freely like such cats.
If only. God, it's the fact that it's this short loop that does not stop or get broken up by much of any of the events. Like, I know some people feel this way about Invasion, the town theme of Kislev and Xenogears. I personally am not that annoyed by it, but I can understand why. This is significantly more annoying of a song to me.
Hey, 50 points.
Okay. I know at certain point thresholds is where you get the prizes from this fucking game.
Ooh. We're net neutral.
Hey!
Hey!
Current jackpot.
Is there a trick to this, or is it genuinely just RNG?
I think there is a trick to this, but I do not have the hand-eye coordination to make it work. Full disclosure, I won this minigame by just using the fucking pause buffering trick in the original release.
I almost want to take control and see if I can figure out the trick, but at the same time, we're kind of in a good spot right now. So I assume we're going for a rank 1 prize.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna go west.
West. Okay, good. As long as it's not south.
West again. So you lose everything if you hit south, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mother bitch! Fuck!
You want to load from the autosave?
All we lost was time and 100 gold. It's not that big of a loss. It's just, it doesn't bother. It bothers. It's just the fact that we are set back that far.
Hold up before you do.
Does it mean you lost all your
Thank you, Starkey. Very cool.
Did you lose an apple?
Ooh, okay.
We need to keep Starkey in the party forever. No, so, Starkey may leave the party, but the spirit will be there. I can promise you. I'm having too much fun with this voice.
Yes.
So I assume rank 1 is either a party member or a really, really powerful item.
It's not a party member, I can tell you that, but
Okay.
it is a good item.
You done lost it? You got 50 apples?
I love this idea we are running with, that Starkey's entire visualization of the El Nido economy is just apples.
Every time you get really close to it, this happens.
Yeah, hi, welcome to my gambling luck in a nutshell. This is why I have never bet anything with real money and only in video game contexts.
That's fair.
At what point do you exchange it for a bunch of apples?
I'm getting this distinct feeling this is going to be the rest of this stream.
Hey, what does the battle input team think about this, actually?
The battle input team has been disbanded.
Oh, no, the battle input team got laid off.
I actually don't remember where I put the battle data input team. I think I actually did.
You left them into retirement home to rot, you monster!
I think I actually deleted that. I think I deleted that entry into OBS.
I'm giving this one more, and then I'm stopping. I'm giving this one more, and then I'm moving on.
Hold up before you do.
Okay?
I gotta pull something up on stream.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go silent for a minute because I gotta move this somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, I think the trick is to just wait like half a second and then immediately hit it, and you can just keep nailing north. So there is like actually an element of skill to this.
Yeah, no, there is an element of skill. It's not purely random. Like I noticed that very quickly.
Oh, and I fucked it up.
No, keep going.
That's still early in the
Yeah,
early
that's
in the,
way
fine,
too
that's
early.
fine. And it's like it's only 100 G. We can get that easily from like fights in the
Real
Little
real
Triangle.
winners always quit before they strike it big.
Oh, shut up. Excuse me. I lost all my points by hitting west twice. Come on. This kind of is Balatro Core if you think about it, because I'm chasing a multiplier and getting skunked on it. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, Locke? Mother.
So what's behind this? Hold up. Justify doing this to me. What's behind this?
A rainbow shell.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. And you cannot farm those. You only get one.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying keep going.
Yeah. If you get the top rank prize a second time, he gives you a denetherite. Which is the second best craftable weapon material after rainbow shell. Oh my god.
Look, at least I'm not doing it every time he gets south.
Yes, and at least I'm still getting paw.
We ain't got that much of a stream left. You can keep going, by the way.
Okay, sure. I lost my boat, and now I'm busy getting myself deeper in a fucking hole. They're going to send me to Fortuna by the end of the stream. God damn it all.
Oh, hey, there's double.
Yeah, only like 12 more of those to go to get the prize or whatever. Immediately. Fucking immediately. Okay, alright, okay, sure, okay, alright, okay. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. No, respin. No, guys, I think I gotta explain the rules to you. It's just a funny. It's just a funny, okay? I'm not, no, guys, come on, this isn't funny anymore. This isn't funny anymore, really though, really. Just let me play the actual rules of the game. Let me play the actual rules of the game.
Okay,
right
hold
now.
up. So what's the name of this minigame?
Compass Roulette. Fuck. I was trying to figure out, like, the buffer on the timing, actually. Because it seems like if you hit it instantly, it just goes to the next direction, in a clockwise formation. Yeah, exactly like that, actually. We give it a little bit. There we go. I'm hitting the fucking death spiral that everyone does on stream, where you're like, oh yeah, this approach, I was so close, I'm sure I can get it this time. No.
Are we out of apples yet?
You keep getting worse and worse as you watch all your hopes and dreams wither in front of you, and you realize that your dad was right. You should have just settled on that job as a gas station attendant. You should have just given up on all your hopes and dreams of being an English lit major, and you should have just become another cog in the fucking machine. What?
I think we're out of apples.
Starkey, listen to me. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Are you listening to me, Starkey? I need you to listen to me. I need you to listen. I need you to know we have 65,000 apples in our wallet right now. The game only asks for 100.
Yes.
We can keep going another 650 times if I wanted to. I'm not saying I'm going to go another 650 times. I'm saying I might be willing if God continues to push me in this direction and put these trials on me until I have overcome this obstacle before mine eyes.
But what if we run out of apples?
We're not going to run out of apples, Starkey. That's fine. We're still going to have enough to get you a Are you allergic to chocolate, actually? You're probably allergic to chocolate. You look like someone who is allergic to everything if you took that helmet off.
Hey, Serge, if you stop it on east every time, it'll get north every time.
What? I'm sorry. That sounded like genuine advice, and that threw me the fuck off.
That's actually what you're supposed to do.
Wait, what?
It always passes 2 places, so if you stop it when it's pointing east after 2 spins, it lands on north every time.
Okay.
I mean, you're already past the 2 spin part.
Okay. Okay, let's try it. After it passes east twice.
No, after the needle spins twice, based on the red point, you hit it on east.
That's very hard to track without a pause buffer, though.
I mean, the pause buffer that we can do can't be done on Steam Deck.
Yes.
And it sucks because you have a slight delay.
Yes.
If you want to account for the slight delay, where it's slightly after north.
Slightly after north.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try it there. Let's try it there. Slightly after north. Slightly after north. Slightly after north. That slightly after north sounds like a Scandinavian, like a low budget dramedy.
Honestly, west is not a bad spot.
It's not. It's not south. It's not south.
Yeah, south is the only thing you need to avoid. And if you tag it on west, it's always going to land on south. Yeah, so pause buffer can't be done can be done on PC, but we're technically not on PC. There is a pause buffer in this game. You just press escape on the keyboard to pause the game. But again, we don't have that luxury here.
We do not.
We're playing it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, God damn it. No, I'm done.
We can come back for this later.
I'm not getting this this stream. But you know what I am getting before we close out? Not that door. This door. Welcome. Please enjoy the Sniff Family Show.
Wait, what?
He's a stage magician.
No, something else I'm reading.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I mean, welcome to Sneak's Fantastic Magic Show.
Yeah, you didn't get, like, accidental spoilers, did you?
No, it's a solution. It's a actual true solution.
Okay.
So
we might try it after this cutscene then.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the audience who would like to volunteer for the next trick? How about you, young lady?
Who, me? Well, it does seem like fun, but you're not gonna slice me in two or stick knives into me, are you?
Maybe you should do it with an apple.
Who let that one in? Get that one out of here. Anyways, nothing to worry about, old young lady.
What's your favorite game console? Schniff.
What's your favorite game console, Sniff? You're in good hands with Sniff. Please step up on the stage.
This guy looks like he's done all the drugs, including the ones that don't have names in English.
Motherfucker been doing a lot of crocodile.
Now what is your name?
Dude's been doing a lot of yankum.
Yank him.
It's Jill.
Well, let's start off with different people. You walk on here.
Have you ever drank water with LSD in it?
You're feeling like you're very like make a lucky high, make a hidey ho.
Is that copyrighted? I feel like that's copyrighted.
It's Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, that's why I say I feel like that's copyrighted.
And now for the main event. Jill, you will now become a champ.
Oh, I've seen the Mr. Incredible memes. I know where this is going.
You'll be able to withstand any weight.
Congratulations on doing your best Keith Richards impersonation, Locke. Be careful, kids. There could be LSD Dream Simulator in your water.
Just a copy of LSD Dream Simulator.
Exactly.
Not even like broken, just like perfectly placed in the glass.
Yeah, like how apparently during Halloween they were putting copies of Concord into kids' Snickers bars. It was really fucked up. Oh, and actually waving the knife around to go, see, no strings.
Hey, there's no strings. There's even devils of what that so like him.
This scene probably inspired like a dozen different artists on DeviantArt back in the day.
Wait, what? Hold up, repeat that? My brain did not process that. Wait, what did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, let me about to come back. Make a leg high, make a jumping hole.
And then, and they put Aurum Vale in the Three Musketeers bars back during Halloween. The fourth Musketeer left the party.
God damn it.
How was it, Jill?
It felt like I had no control over my body, but it didn't hurt one bit. It was very strange. I only felt like that when I've gone to the dentist.
Your existence.
You're a phony!
No, hold up. You're a phony! A big fat phony!
Oh, I see we've got Holden Caulfield in the audience tonight, folks.
You and her probably had this all planned out. Look, her head comes right off.
You don't believe in magic? Looks like I have something to prove you. Come on, step up on the stage.
And up
Why
he goes.
can't I step up on the stage?
Because you're too short.
Oh,
The pause in the just kills me. Sure, go ahead, do what you want. I don't know, there's a trick.
We'll laugh on it. What's your name?
Of course.
It's Jack.
Of course, Jack and Jill.
Well, then, Jackson is the theme song patient. Let's do some real magic. Here's one of my favorites. I will turn you into a bitch. Cat. I call it catamorphosis.
Fuck you. Call it necomorphosis, you cowards.
I don't think this trick is real.
So what do you think?
Hold up, Nexus. Hold up before you say it.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, very drunk, Krusty the Clown.
Yeah,
voice.
very drunk Krusty the Clown who got like steel wire in his jaw after a motor incident.
Don't be afraid. I'll change you back to normal. Damn, living me now, Jack. Thank you very much for your assistance.
Turn me next! Turn me into a stack of apples!
No. Anyways, until next time.
Oh! I want to be a stack of apples!
Okay. Do we want to try that trick you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay. I'm hoping it's something I can do considering, like you said, I am working off of a bit of a delay on here.
Okay, so hold X when you land on lose 50. Do not hold X on anything else. Hold X when you land on lose 50.
When I land on W.
Yes.
First I have to get there. Well, I got on E. I don't want to hold A
Yeah,
on
don't
E.
don't hold A on this one.
I got north.
Yeah, just don't go out of your way to try to get west, but if you get west, that's when you start the exploit.
Well, I got another jackpot in a row. Fuck. Alright, I landed on south, so... Thankfully, it does stay the position that it stopped, which does sort of help the
Yes.
skill-based aspect of it. I'm not landing west suddenly.
Yeah.
And now I got north again.
And there's your south.
You want to take a crack at this? Because I'm not nailing this. And I feel like you've got like a better idea of what this is demanding.
Yeah, hold up.
Also, I like that we can just do this instead of having to pass each other controllers. This is genuinely really good.
All right, so let's kick this off.
All right. Oh no, it's on east.
That's fine. That's fine.
You've also
So it
probably
needs to
got
be-
it easier because you don't have the same delay I do.
No, I have the same delay you do.
Okay.
So when it's on lose 50,
Basically everything on the red band.
and the frame offset just enough for me to not be able to.
It is on west now. You can try
Yep.
that trick.
See?
Oh my god. So it really does just hard lock to the next direction.
But that's fine.
Okay. But we at least know that works.
Yes. So that's the contingency for west.
So it's like once we start getting deeper in, we can easily recoup losses because we're getting into the thousands. A 50-point loss is nothing.
Spin, spin, pop.
Ooh. You're still gaining points.
Yep. Spin, spin, pop.
Ooh. Yes.
You're just watching me make this. I'm jinxing it. Give me a minute. Spin, spin, pop. Yeah. So
No.
it was slightly off.
Yeah, because it seems like spin, spin, pop is equivalent to 2 compass faces.
Yep. No, that's the intent. So we're on south. All right. Open with the spin, spin, pop. Yeah, okay. So,
Yeah, so that is consistent timing.
yeah.
Okay, good to know, actually.
Well, I'm hitting it like a beat after that. Or a half a beat after that. So, starting from south. Spin, spin, pop. And that's half a beat before.
But that gives us west, which sets us up for north.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So we're at 100 again.
If you just hold the button, you could probably get east for an easy 50 points.
Yeah.
There we go.
So we don't do it on that. We go 2, 2.
Excellent.
And then for an easy east. And then tap, tap. So keep playing
Yes.
for an easy east.
Easy E. I feel like Easy E is an actual rapper name. I was gonna say
Probably.
That could be one. Yeah. Maybe it's a fictitious one in like a Grand Theft Auto game.
All right, so 2. Slight delay.
There
That's
you
fine.
go.
What's the point value we're aiming for?
He will literally stop you when you hit it.
Okay. So we're gonna do an easy east. Continue. That's fine. Easy 50. Continue. That's fine. We're just doubling from this.
Yes. Guaranteed at this point. I think we just need one more jackpot.
So, yep, continuing from that. Setting us up for the east. Continue. This might be a south. No, it's just a north.
It's another north. All right, I think you've had enough, guy. You'll put this casino out of business.
See, like the moment I took over, it's just like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Immoral compass.
In short order at that, but that's fine. All right.
Yeah. There's our rainbow shell. We only get one of those from this per playthrough, but we have it now.
You have control.
Yes. It's almost like the only way for me to get anywhere in life is to give up control to other people.
No, what you need to do, like in this context, when it comes to gambling, you need to hand it to somebody who is like very fresh off of Monster Hunter, that is reading like animations before they happen.
Also, we still have plenty of money. Look at that.
Yeah, I had a feeling we have a bit. Hold up, I gotta make one more joke.
Does it mean I get a bunch of apples, Lizard?
You get a whole rainbow's worth of apples, Starkey. God bless your soul.
I'm gonna go eat them right now.
How?
Don't you worry about it.
Also, update from Nexus. Fuku does know about Starkey's robot already.
We're actually supposed to be rapping.
Oh, shit. This will be a good note to end on then.
Okay, this is our last snooze.
Yes.
So shout out to fucking r/Chronocross for having that exploit on, by the way.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
Like they literally had how that shit was gonna be nailed.
I can't believe that it just hit me. We spent like 50 minutes labbing, but it was labbing a fucking simplified roulette minigame.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
what's
could have
even
been a
funnier,
biochemical engineer, but no, I chose to do this shit.
you could just roll this guy's dialogue. Oh.
Catamorphosis.
Can I get a volunteer from the audience? Serge, you.
Would you like to volunteer? Yes.
Excellent, please step up. Oh, you're ready. On.
And there we go. We're now a white cat, a calico, and a black cat.
Also, update, Fuku knows about Starkey's robots. Okay.
I just said that like 5
no,
minutes ago.
I'm making sure that my brain processed that.
Okay.
Where are you going?
And now we're cats.
So is the party member, is the breed of the cat specific to the party members?
It's specific to not the party members, but your lineup.
Oh.
Slot 1 will always be the white cat, slot 2 will always be the black cat, and slot 3 will always be the calico.
Oh, and we can save this.
Yes.
Perfect. I've always wanted to be a calico cat. All right, so with that, we're gonna wrap here.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, hit home. Hit exit.
Exit game.
Hit home and then press left.
Confirm. There we go. Oh, dance fucking head.
Oh, that was bugged out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I gotta correct that after stream. That was not supposed to happen. That was weird. You saw that.
Don't worry about it. We'll make it a feature.
Anyways. Thank you all so very much for watching. We're gonna do our shout-outs for the day.
Yeah.
Starting from the top, JakeyBoo72, thank you for the follow. And our channel point redeems of Zafia and Silent Night 8606, thank you so very much. And then we're gonna start with our quarterlies. Starting from the top with Pumacan with the Monster Hunter Wilds gift, and Leza with the donation, amazing donation during stream. They did an in-character donation as Pilgrim Belclair.
Oh my god.
Says, you're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me 200 souls.
Oh my god.
This is the kind of donations that I love. If you ever want, like, to just free content on the stream, like, just in-character donations are the best. It can be $1, it can be, like, I think I have it set to, like, allow all size donations, but, like, it's so fucking good. Like, I love that shit. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Oh, one more thing before you go. Can you do a meow and Starkey voice? Oh my god, yes, please.
Oh.
Surge, I turned into a cat. Meow! 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 Meow!
I like how you do it so sternly, but the voice filter makes you sound distressed.
Oh, thank you. Hold up, I gotta do one more.
Surge to cats. Did they just go?
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody. See y'all tomorrow for some Dark Souls 2.